Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the EFRAG studio, live here in Belgrade. This is EFRAG TV. My name is Georgi. Moving on with the second match of the day, Romania versus Lithuania. Your analysts a little bit different. This time instead of Dusan Svojic.
Hello.
And our special guest star, Kasad. Hey, what's up? Okay, so starting off with the second match of the day, Romania-Lithuania. First match, Czech Republic won against Bosnia 2-0. But focusing on the second match, Svojic, your thoughts?
Yeah, in this one, Romania should be the favorite, at least on paper. But if Lithuania can repeat the form that they had in the first match, yeah, they played against Moldova and it was pretty easy, 16-1, 16-2. But if they can repeat what they had in that map, Toras, with some amazing aim, I gotta say, maybe they can make some trouble to Romania. I mean, maybe they can put them to the test.
Kasad, do you agree that Romania are the clear favorites here, or
yeah,
maybe Lithuania has a chance?
It should be 2-0 for Romania. I mean, looking at the lineups, and the Romanian lineup is pretty strong for their country. I think it's maybe the strongest. Maybe, I don't know, this Ryder guy. I don't know about him, but the rest of the lineup is pretty strong for their scene, and those players are played together in the previous teams, so they know each other. They played the same as Slovenia. They played all the time together.
Yep.
They have like developed CS:GO scene. Even it's not like a top tier or something, but they have their own events. They have their own leagues.
They have the consistency throughout
yeah,
the
and
years.
of course it helps that in their community that there was a major last year in their country. They have DreamHack stops, they have PGL, their league, and they're constantly developing, and the new players are popping up, and they're playing okay. I mean, the previous like 5 months, some of their teams have had a decent result. Let's say XPC played against Dignitas like overtime on Mirage or something, and they attended so many online leagues, and they're okay.
They're always there.
They're okay, yeah.
Yeah. Svojic, we found out a little bit more about the Lithuanian lineup because last time some of the players we saw for the first time, but now let's see who plays in this duel.
For Lithuania, right?
For Lithuania, yeah.
It's a little bit different lineup than the first match against Moldova.
Okay.
Instead of Kalinka, it's going to be Quick. Okay, I'm guessing this is the lineup. Toras,
Lukia.
Misha, Viker, and Crew. Toras was amazing against Moldova. Yeah, like I said, it was a stomp, but then again, I think he had 30 frags in 17 rounds of Mirage, right? Overall, he had plus 34 in, what's that, 35 rounds, so that's pretty okay. Misha, he plays an op, did an okay job as well, he had plus 31. Kalinka is missing. I have info that, yeah, Crew is here. He's also the guy from VWS, like Toras and Quick. And Quick is replacing Kalinka, and he's their captain. Not sure why he's not playing. He was one of their, besides Toras and Misha, one of their better players. On the other side, even though they stomped Moldova 16-1, 62, I don't want to bash a guy, but Viker, he was in negative KD, even though they lost only 3 rounds. So not sure how's that possible, but
who knows? Maybe it was just bad luck.
Just another small thing about Lithuanian lineup. As I saw now, they're playing with Misha. He's like their in-game leader. I know that, and he's playing for Romanian team exactly for called AIM Club. Or
AIM Club, yeah.
AIM Club. Playing for Romanian team. So maybe he knows something about those players, about their player style or something. And maybe he can be an asset. Maybe he can be an asset for his team, like additional like bonus stuff that he can provide for them.
and BTN at one point played for AIM Club, so I don't know if they played together or at different times, but maybe they are ex-teammates.
Yeah, they obviously
The
mix and
guy
match.
from Romania.
Wow. Yeah. Going to the lineup of Romania. Kasat, will you do the honor, please? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see who will play for them today, since last time Kozmin was doing all the job, and you, Kasad, said that he's definitely a player to watch. And
he's like a 17-year-old Kozmin. He's like their rising star, and I think he's going to be. I would pick him as a player to watch in this matchup. He's really good. I remember him in the beginning. He was okay, making some mistakes, some silly mistakes when I was watching the previous matches of Romanian PGL and stuff they used to play. And like in time he became better and better, and now he's really good, and he's only 17 years old, and so he can be like one of the rising stars. Of course they have Semnite and BTN, Ryder, Kozmin and Xelo, and those are the players that are playing for two different teams, Team Nexus and Team XPC. So Kozmin and Xelo and Semnite playing for XPC, and BTN and Ryder playing for Nexus, of course. And it's a mix of players, like I said, that know each other, and they should have that teamwork that can work for them and that can provide them with a wider map pool in this matchup, so they can actually have like maybe some kind of a surprise pick or cobblestone or something, or maybe overpass, maybe something like that. We will see. If I were them, I would go for that.
You think that Kozmin is one of those uprising stars, upcoming stars?
Yes. Yep. Yes, I mean he's not right there like some HS, or I'm not gonna mention Xantares, but like he's not right with HS, but he's getting there. He's playing really good. I think he needs some more of official matches, big matches he can play, and he will get there.
Basically experience.
Switch, you wanted to say something, interrupted you.
Yeah, I mean, talking about Kozmin, he's only 17, he plays for XPC, like he said, but the whole of XPC, I mean, I think they're currently the best in Romania, the best team there, and looking at the other two guys that we're going to have today, it's Seminte, he's only 19, and Xelo, he's only 15. And in the match against Macedonia, I mean, even though the score doesn't tell it, it's 16-7 and 16-8, it looks like Macedonia had a chance. It was the first half was always both times 12-3, so it was quite a stump. Just Macedonia getting a few rounds back after winning the second pistol round. But Kozmin and Xelo, they played really well. Xelo with that AWP, only 15 years old, and I think he also played really well. Okay,
let's do the veto process. It looks like, Kasad, that you said that Romania maybe are going to go towards those cobblestone or nuke or train or even overpass.
No nuke. I don't think nuke's going to make it there. But
maybe overpass.
Maybe overpass or cobblestone. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they go there. It should be a smart choice, but
in their first matches, both teams banned train as their first ban. We'll see if that that happens here. Both teams in the first matches also played the same two maps, Mirage and Cash. And Romania, I think Kasad is surprised maybe a bit.
No, but basically that's what you thought.
No, basically I was expecting this, but let's see the picks first.
Okay.
For nuke expected.
Okay. No train banned yet. It's going to be Dust2 banned for
Romania.
I
expect Mirage now from Romania. It should be Mirage.
I think that was their pick. Yeah, that was their pick against Macedonia, and they pick it again.
It's their best map, like their community, like their all top teams of Romania is playing really good Mirage.
And I think this is going to be Cash for if they're gonna, Lithuania, they're gonna stick to their game. It's going to be Mirage Cash, the repeat of both games of both of these teams. So let's see the decider. Overpass. We have Cobble and Train left, right? Yeah.
Left, right.
So let's see what Lithuania decides to. They're gonna decide to go to Train if needed. It's going to be Overpass ban for Romania and Cobble for
the interesting thing is, in the last matches, Romania picked Cash and Lithuania picked Mirage. So basically, they did each other a favor there.
Romania has also a pretty solid Cash. I mean, if you take a look on what was the Premier League, something called the Balkan Championship or something that was being played like 2-3 months ago. They played a lot of Cash and a lot of Mirage, and between each other, like with the Bulgarian teams and Romanian teams and all the Balkan teams, actually they played a lot of lot of cash and Mirage.
Yeah.
So they're pretty okay with that. And I don't know how much they practice, or are they back from vacation or something like that. I don't know nothing about their form. But if it's like there was like 3 months ago or 4 months ago, it should be really easy 2 maps for Romania. Yeah.
Yep. So do you agree that this veto favors Romania?
Not sure. I said it before, Romania favorite on paper, but Lithuania also played that Mirage and Cash. Yeah, it was against Moldova, but I think they have something to show. We'll see.
I have no faith in Lithuania, like zero faith.
Why is that?
I don't
What's
know.
with
it's
the
just,
underdogs?
Yeah. What's
I mean,
what's up with
do
that?
we have some official odds of this match? No.
No.
So who is the underdog?
Well, it's the underdogs are the ones that you say are the underdogs.
Okay then.
So you pick the underdogs. You can say that Romania is the
So
underdog.
my opinion is
Go with that.
more important than yours. Okay.
No,
thanks,
not mine,
thanks,
but
thanks,
official
thanks.
one. There is no an official one.
Thanks,
But
George.
in this case, you're right. Actually, yeah, I'm the one who's asking questions, and you're the one who's
No,
answering.
I mean, jokes aside, I truly think that
Yeah.
Romania is gonna beat them heavily.
Yeah. Okay, we'll see. This is just, I think we have enough time. I want to talk about the teams, the best teams. Which teams do you think are the best ones in Europe? And which teams you think that will take those 3 slots for the LAN finals? And do you think that they can win against USA, or USA is one of the favorites for winning the whole world championships?
Okay, the best team in Europe is Mousesports.
Okay,
Oh, you mean
speaking
okay?
about the nation.
My
Yeah,
bad.
I
my
know,
bad,
I know.
My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
My bad. iNation, yeah. I mean, Serbia. Oh
No.
I don't know about the lineups of the Swedish lineup. I know that Denmark doesn't have a single Astralis player. Am I
Yep,
right?
that's true. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they don't have a single Astralis player, so I'm gonna count them out immediately.
Yep. No, doesn't matter. They have
No.
config. They have KGB.
No, I mean, if Sweden goes with Get Right, Olof, Krims, Forest, whatever,
Yeah.
Denmark doesn't have a chance. And I don't know about the French lineup. They love to play here.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
stated that clearly. They love Belgrade. They love this event, and they are always bringing their best lineup.
Yep.
So top 2 should be Sweden, oh, Sweden, France, and I don't know about Poland.
Poland also played a couple of times in Belgrade, and they
I would
came
love to
with a
see
best
them
lineup.
there, and I would also love to see Russia here.
Right, that's what I wanted to ask. Yeah, Russia. How about Russia?
They always try so hard on this event. They always want to come here. And
Yeah.
I spoke with Hooch back in the United States when we were having some lunch in E-League and something. We talked about this event, and he enjoyed it. Belgrade. He enjoys Belgrade, Serbia,
Yep.
and our people. And he's like always can't wait to come back here. So I would love to see them again in Serbia.
That's great
But
to
yeah,
hear.
top 2 teams should be Sweden and France.
How about Germany? Do you think they stand a chance?
Oh, I
Tough
don't know.
question, you know.
I don't
Now
know.
you're in a pickle.
I'm
What
gonna
to say?
sabotage them. I'm gonna practice.
Yeah.
No national teams, just practice.
They're gonna be like NBA teams. right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so no chance for Germany, but that's what I heard.
I-
That's what I
Come on,
heard.
I didn't
Oh,
say no chance. I mean, they have a chance, but Serbia have a chance as well.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Lithuania won the 9th round and picked CT side. Yeah, the CT side. I didn't hear correctly. Okay, so it was starting off with Mirage, which is the first map on a CT side. Do you agree with that? Do you think that gives them at least some edge?
It's the same thing against Romania. I'm expecting to see because I remember how Romanian teams used to play Mirage. They are always rushing middle control, middle without flash, only middle, and middle.
5 people in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. 5 people just going for middle. And like we talked about, when you're playing against like a mix,
Yep.
it's always better to start on the T side because it's easier to do your stuff,
Yeah.
to get some loose style, freedom, and stuff like that. So I don't really agree again with the CT side the Lithuania picked, but again, maybe they feel better. They just feel better there, and like, I don't know.
Straight moving on to the predictions. Your thought for this map?
16-6.
16-6.
7. 16-7.
Okay, 16-7.
I'm gonna say 16-11. Also Romania, but I think Lithuania is going to put up a fight.
Yeah, nice safe choice. Nice safe pick.
Okay, ladies
you
and
should-
gentlemen, the
sorry.
second match of the day, Romania versus Lithuania, map number 1. Mirage, your casters for today, Mega Man and Harold. Take us away, guys.
Alrighty, thanks again, George and the analyst desk. We are live into this one. It's Romania versus Lithuania. You can hear the analyst desk give a clear favorite over to the Romanian side. They were talking about teams that they think, or nations that they think are going to be a threat into the grand finals to go into the LAN for this event as well. And unfortunately, my constituent over here, he's not going to have a stake in the claim as UK was denied. Hey, Harold? You can stay silent all you want. That's fine.
I will.
You can play the
will.
silent game.
I will. Don't worry.
Well, I had to get the dig in while I can. USA, USA, USA. Let's go. All right. So into the pistol round we go. And again, like they said, I also expect to see a pretty good showing from Romania. It's going to be a fast push in towards the B bomb site. They've got crewing around the corner. It's going to be Luke to find the opener. As Cosmine goes down, Ryder going to be able to get the trade, but he goes down immediately afterwards as well. And it's favoring so far the CT side of Lithuania. They're going to find another one. Viker is tucked back behind bench right here, and it's all going to be down to BTN. What can he possibly do? Nothing at all. And a very sound round from the Lithuanian side.
Yeah, nice opening into this one, and it's a good start. So Lithuania, straight in, straight out, shake it all about. Don't do the hokey cokey, just turn it around. That's what it's all about. And Romania going to be left 1-0. So going into this, who would you say is your favourite?
Player or team?
Team.
I'd give the edge to Lithuania. I will say that Torres, when we watched Lithuania before, Torres was a force to be reckoned with, so look out for him to do a little bit of damage for the Lithuanian side. So he's going to be able to pick up a kill into this round, but finally dropped by Cosmine is going to be Misha. It's going to be a 4 versus 1. They should just go for the peek here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. He can't get out. He's stuck behind a rock in a hard place, or a wall in a staircase. That is going to be a second round on the board here for the Lithuanian side.
Yeah, so Lithuania just keeping that one clean and easy. Clean and easy! No. Romania going to be on 0. So back into this round. Pistols across the board. Not too much that they can get done. And hoping to go into the third round with somewhat of a stronger buy. They can get a bomb plant here. Happy days. Maybe they can get a an AWP, but 15 HP on BT internet. That's not going to work out too nicely for the Romanian side. And frankly, wouldn't want to be him. That's not a great start into the round. Taurus going to be opening up. 1 kill comes through. And he's going to be looking for the second onto Ryder. And he's going to find it. Headshot comes through. And now Yellow. Or is that Yellow? How on earth do you say that?
Excello.
Excello? Okay. Oh, I accept this. Excello. Glock in hand. Just hoping that he's going to be able to get an opportunity. And there it is. Gets the old triple action spray down in. But the trade will come in. Vika and Misha both going in. And it's all onto Semite. What? Semite?
Cemente?
Semante. Roger that. English is not my my forte. Only joking. I'm much better than you. Anyway.
Oh, wow, man. You just... Alright. There's one thing that I can't hold over your head, and that's the fact that your country is not good at Counter-Strike. 3-0 to open this one up. Lithuania off to a good, often rolling into this one. Misha's going to have the AWP. We will be seeing the rifles shuffled around here in the CT spawn. It's 5 AKs. I want to see Cello get that AWP again because he's another one of those young players, and he was extremely dynamic with that, especially on the CT side of this map, but it's actually going to be a leg shot from Misha to open things up, and it could be a dunk nade to the top side of mid, but look at that mid control. They were talking about it before. All 5 players to go into mid. Let's 4 this round. One over in the Palace Halls.
Yeah, so far, Misha doing massive work in the war of attrition, bringing those Romanian players down on HP. And not only does it mean when they go into the fight they're going to be less likely to win, but it also means they're less likely to take the fight. And that can be really damaging for your morale going into any round. Ryder here is in connector, and he's hoping He's going to get an opportunity. He's just playing that lurk, and it's a great position to lurk from. You can really cut off rotations. You can throw a fake. You can do a lot of things from that position. So really powerful, strong play there from Ryder, as long as he just stays alive and doesn't expose himself. Excuse you. Anyway, moving towards that B-bomb site are the other 4 players of the team. They're hoping to get in, get that bomb down, and then go into their after-plant positions and let Ryder do his work. And he's going to peek out now. Takes 1 kill. He has been spotted, but that's the perfect fake. You can see now, Misha, he was considering going over towards B. But that's it. Now that he's down, they all head over towards B. The calls come in, and you can see that attrition early round. Kills on kills on kills. It's all on yellow, and he's gone down. So really nice round coming in there from Lithuania. I feel like a little bit too early from Ryder, but he did what he could.
Yeah, and that's. I mean, he did what he could. There was inevitably he would have been found out eventually, based off of if he didn't peek out and they go for the rotate back over to B. Most likely, a player is going to push down into connector and go around for the catwalk flank, especially since 5 of them were still alive. But a really good start here from the Lithuanian side, and again, I mean, it's just a lack of kills. There's only 4 kills on the board so far in the opening 4 rounds for the Romanian side. They only got 1 kill in the pistol round. They were only able to answer back with 1 each one of these rounds. They've gotten a kill a round, but it hasn't been nearly enough. You can see trying to get out in front of this A ramp is going to be 1 player, but it's Torres to find 2 and a 3rd. He got an ace from this position the last time that I saw him play, but it's only going to be the 3 before he's finally traded out by Zello. That's going to leave it in 1 versus 3 now as the trades go again, and Cosmin does manage to find himself an AK, but Viker knows exactly where he is, gets the peek out, finds the kill. This round down, but not out just yet for the Romanian side. Cosmin with 43 HP. Here's the op rattle off a shot. Here comes the peek out, and the timing is on Kruin's side. He's going to be able to take him down in a 5th round on the board now for the Lithuanians.
Yeah, Lithuania really starting this one off strong, and it's nice to see. But Romania now back onto the bite, and this time they have an AWP, so potentially they can do some more damage, get some more work done. But Misha, he's been effective. He's definitely been showing that he's a viable player. And of course, this is Mirage. Mid control is so important. You need to be taking that mid zone, you need to be making it your own and showing the other team why you're in control. As Xello not going to be able to win against Misha. That's what we love to see here. AWP duels are great, and this time Misha going to win. Taurus, though, he's going to eat the AK of Cemente. And he is going to lose his head. Not lose his mind. He's dead. See you later, my friend. Luke G is being tagged up there in Poorhouse, but he's staying alive. And he's got some support now coming in, but it's not going to work. Vika does find a kill and make it a double kill there. So, definitely could be worse in a 2 versus 2 situation. The bomb not quite over towards B yet, and if they can find the kill here onto BTN, powerful stuff. Misha going to find him. And now, I'm not sure why Cosmin is still going towards B. This doesn't strike me as a good situation. There's no need to force it with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. This is Mirage. You can go where you like. I'm not sure I agree with the decision to go B here, but if it works for him, hell, give it your best shot. As Misha going to be holding down his angle. I like the way Lithuania are playing this, and Misha, he is a potent AWPer, and I'm loving the scene.
That was a really fast shot. The only thing that I could think of is him going towards that B-bomb site at the end of that round still was that he would go slow enough to provoke the rotate to go back towards A and a second guess on the Lithuanian side, but that's not the case. And Lithuanian doing some serious work thus far in the opening 6 rounds. I mean, they do lose a couple of members into that last one, but again, I mean, it's a sensational start for them. They've got an okay economy behind this as well, so if they lose one, they should be able to rebuy into it. It's going to be a pretty standard A hit here coming out from the Romanian side. They do get spotted Cosmin up there in Palace. And now the push is on. They're going to open up. Zello's going to be able to find 1 Cosmin onto Viker. And now they find themselves with a 2-man advantage, but they've got to deal with Misha in this AWP.
Yeah, he's going to fall back, get out of dodge, and hope to re-engage at a later point. But I'm not sure I like that decision. He could have done a lot from the position he was in, holding back pushes and whatnot. But he has fallen back, given the to Kruin with the M4, and this could be Romania's first round. It's definitely the best chance that they have. Ryder up close and personal. It's going to go down. Cosmin very low, needs to be careful. Good tag there through to Cemente, but it's no kill coming in, and this could be it. Misha, 89 HP, 1 versus 3. The pistol would do it, but it's not enough. He's going to get taken down despite a valiant effort from the Lithuanians. But if Lithuania reset the enemy now, this could be incredibly powerful. Kruin needs to drop that AWP over. I don't like that decision. I would like to have seen an AWP on Misha. Unfortunately, we're not going to see it.
The end of that round was actually a little bit crazy because all 3 of the Romanian players were so incredibly low. I think the highest HP value was 24 HP on one of the players. The other 2 were sub 10, so that 5-7 could have done some serious work into that round. Unfortunate that it's not going to connect the bullets and they do lose that round, but Lithuania is still with a 5-round lead, 6-1, going into the 8th round. So a lot of work left to be done for Romania into this half. And this is the first time that we've actually seen the CT side of Mirage look like the CT side of Mirage that we're used to seeing. Good nade there, dunks onto the catwalk player, and Luke just going to get knocked down to 47 HP and have to play a little bit more reserved moving forward into the remainder of this round. See if they decide to take the bomb, though. It's going back around towards T-spawn, so it looks like it's going to formulate it into an A hit. Excelo's got a good angle here. Torres, if he pokes his head out, he's dead.
Yeah, so Exelo, nice opening comes in, and that's just trying to secure and solidify Romania into an advantage to get back into this game. Of course, only one round on the board. If they lose this, it's all over. Lucci getting aggressive, going to get taken down by Ryder, and once again Ryder from that position doing damage. Vika will go through, double kill comes in, and he's keeping himself alive. He needs support now. Vika can't be let to die, and it's going to happen. Misha is holding down the position, and the AWP comes in. Zello takes down one. Now Misha, the last man alive. They know where he is. He's only got the M4 to play with, no AWP in his hands. But Exelo maybe doesn't know that he's there, so this could be a kill onto Exelo. They don't seem to know that he's here. They should do, because they did spot him out. Exelo going to be going down, and now the last man, Semente, is getting that bomb planted, and it is going to go down, but with the AK in hand, there is definitely potential. It's a one headshot kill, and there it is. Misha finds the kill, and that is 7 rounds on the board. 1 versus 2 clutch, and Misha proves why he is such a dominant player in this map.
Even has enough time to go up there and get the AWP before the defuse comes in without a kit. That's fine. That's a good round. That's a 2 versus 1 that's going to be won by the Lithuanian side. Now, the problem herein lies, I expect to see, I want to see Romania invest into this round. I want to see them force into this round because they know how much damage they've done. They've won 1 round. They killed 4 players, and yeah, they're going to invest into this one. This is the right call from Romania's side because they know that the economy for the CT side is in shambles. If they can even if they lose this round, if they take 3 guns out of their hand, they're still doing some serious economical damage to them. And that's the biggest thing, is they've dropped 9 weapons off of the CT side in the past 2 rounds. That's a lot of money that they have to spend. And already a little bit of mid-presence coming out from the Romanians. So Misha's going to be back a little bit here. He's going to get smoked out in window. Nade goes over to chair. He's not going to find the damage. Or what did you call that? Delpan. Nice opening pick, though, comes out from the CT side for Lithuania. So they're at least going to hold the advantage for the time being.
Yeah, just for now, it's going to be Lithuania up. But the thing is, Misha has that AWP, and I love to see that. Misha and Lucci, although Lucci's been more of a silent fragger, he's up there. He's 11-4 right now, which is definitely nothing to be sniffed at. And I don't think that shows on the scoreboard, because he has just been Was that a sniff? Did I just hear a sniff?
It was a sniff.
Someone kick this man. Get him out. Get him out! Anyway, the push will arrive on the B-bomb site. And there are 2 players to defend this one. Taurus ready to deal with the lurk in mid, but he's not going to spot it out. Oh, he does escape with his life in his hand. BTN going to get 1 kill, but the bomb has been dropped, and now in a 4 versus 2 situation. The rotate's coming in, and Zello has to do a lot of work, but he can't. Lucci takes him down, and it's all on the lurker. Cosmine, can he work this out for his team, or is he going to save onto that AK? I think the latter, is the better choice. I think that's what he's going to go for. He's going to get out of dodge, hold onto his weapon system, keep that flash, that Tech 9, which he can drop to a teammate, and happy days. But if he goes for this, it's going to be real dangerous. 7-1, it's going to be 8-1. Lithuania really are just pulling out all the stops here. Misha and Lucci, the men of the hour. And really, we're not seeing anyone in Romania step up like they are.
Fun fact of the day, number 1 from Mega Man. One of the predictions is already wrong from the desk. 8 rounds for Lithuania. That already, I'm not sure which one threw out the prediction for that one, but somebody said 16-7 for Romania. That's already out the window, boys. So Lithuania doing some serious work here so far. The opening 9 rounds, they get 8 out of them. Coming into the 10th right here, and it's going to be an AK with Glock support. Not a lot that they're going to be able to do into this round on the Romanian side. They're going to go aggressive in mid here on CT. That's going to be Luke pushing on up. BTN was out around the corner with the bomb on his back. He's got to be careful because this top mid control right now, this fast flank from Luke could really be a detriment to their terrorist side strategy here. And he's going to continue to push through. I like this idea. As long as this smoke is out, that's going to hold them back from Kruin's vantage point. And if Luke can flank this, this is going to be a massive slaughter in these B halls. And he thought really twice about it, but he's going to go up.
What really miffed me round is that Cosme hasn't given that Tech 9 to one of his teammates. That really gets me. One of his teammates could actually be doing damage here. BTN going to get a kill there with a P250. But one of his teammates could be doing damage, and instead he's allowing his teammates to go in with the Glocks. Why you would do that, I have no idea. BTN, drop that P250 to one of your teammates. Have 3 effective players at least. Yeah, man alive. Come on, it's very, very simple teamwork. That's a little bit of communication. LIETUVA going to come in from behind. No long-range capability on those players. They go straight down. And Yellow left with a Glock in hand to do absolutely nothing. Does that not just really get to you?
Take a breath. Take it down a notch. I feel like you're at about a 9. I'm going to need you at a 2.
I'll
Okay.
give you a 2. Don't know what
That
that
little
means, but
thing?
it's aggressive.
But yeah, that does trigger me a little bit. That, you know, if you've got the extra utility, you've saved the AK, you've got the armor behind it too. Throw over the Tech 9. That's a little bit of team play. Could have maybe gotten another kill out of it. I mean, the play of the round was from Luke. I mean, that fast flank and everything was great. Xelo and Cosmin, though, going to be able to open up into this one. Misha over here from jungle. He's not smoked off, so he gets clairvoyant shot there onto Ryder. And that's going to be a good opening coming back in for the Lithuanian side. You see the rotate coming around to CT. There's no smoke over there, so if they hustle, they can deny the plant. They don't actually deny the plant, but they're able to at least get the kill. Cemente comes in with 1. Where is Luke? He's coming around from jungle. He's been the player so far. Spots out 1. Should be able to get that kill, but he's going to hop on the bomb. Can he defuse it? Nope. They are going to find him. And a second round finally on the board here for the Romanians. They lose 2 players into the round. So they're going to have to buy back down into this next one, and you can see how that's going to affect the economy. CT side's going to have enough money to buy. And again, if they win this round, it's going to be another reset for the Romanians. So you could potentially see an 11-2 scoreline.
Yeah, definitely. Lithuania are really playing this one nicely. Their CT side is on point. And although Romania have a really good buy in this round, Lithuania definitely looking strong. So it comes down to, can the AWP be put to work? And apparently, yes. Xelo finds the first frag. Beacon from below, not going to be able to do what he's done in the past few rounds. Goes down after just getting 1 kill. But 1 kill is better than no kills, to say the least.
Luke's already
As
in
Misha.
T-spawn, too.
Yeah, Misha
This is a
working
very
his way
fast
in.
one.
And Cosmin is going to be watching the angle. Luke will cross over, but Misha down, LIETUVA down. And Crew in the last man alive. He's going to save that weapon because the economy for Lithuania is still not too strong. Despite keeping 4 players alive for the last 2 wins that they had. I'm not sure quite how their economy is so low.
It was those 2 rounds prior. They cost them a lot when they... Before they strung those 3 rounds together, the 2 rounds, yeah, they might have kept a couple of players alive into that, but, I mean, they lost 5 guns and then 4 guns. So they were already on a miserable buy. And then they didn't really get a whole lot from Romania as far as picking up AKs or anything like that afterwards, so they didn't really save a lot of money. So we will see a save come out here from the Lithuanian side. Looks like it's going to be a stack over towards the B bomb site, and bomb dropped at top mid. We'll have to see where they end up taking that in the long run, but so far it seems to be a pretty decent guess here from the Lithuanians. But it's a good start. I mean, 9 rounds already on your CT side coming into the final 3 rounds of the half. I mean, you've already solidified at least at worst case scenario a 9-6 halftime score. Losing this round and then buying into the next one, they might double save here and then go for the buy in the final round. Which
I think I'd rather see that.
Yeah,
To be honest.
and
I mean,
you could see the 10-5 then.
yeah, I think the thing is, Misha has been so powerful on that AWP. I just want to see him back onto it because at
I
the end of the
agree.
day, it's potent.
You want to give yourself every opportunity
Yeah,
into the round that you possibly can, and having the lack of utility and the lack of firepower is a huge detriment to that effect. It is going to be a push towards the B bomb site, though. They do have a lurker there in mid. It's going to be Xelo to find the opener. And this is going disastrously bad right now for Lithuania.
Yeah, I mean, not the greatest round there, to be honest. But
Well,
at the end
they
of
were
the day-
mostly on stock pistols, though, so not a lot you can do there.
I don't like this. I'm really not a fan. They are going to have M4s, which is good, but they lack utility. They don't have the AWP on Misha. Sure, LIETUVA, he's definitely been going ham with the rifle, but I'd much rather see them just go for the eco, take the win. Misha going to go straight down there. He didn't have the AWP. He didn't have the capability of taking that jiggle peek properly. He's going to go down. So
Honestly,
already...
he shouldn't even be watching that.
No, he shouldn't.
He
shouldn't.
shouldn't even be trying to jiggle peek in window. There's no need for that at all. Let them have mid control. That's fine.
Yeah.
You can give up mid control as a CT on this map and still be effective into the round. Tor's going to get traded out. Finds Xelo, but he's going to go down to Cosmin. So it still stays a man advantage for Romania, but it's going to have to be LIETUVA, as you called him. they're not ready for the lurk out of Palace, and Viker goes down trying to look over and support his teammate in connectors. So this is a round for Romania, and if you look at the money situation, even though it's going to be 4 rounds in a row for Romania, Lithuania is going to have absolutely no money.
Yeah, and if you look at it, it's purely off the pick at the beginning and then the mid control. Thing is, it's fine to lose mid if you have all 5 players alive. That's fine. There's no problem with that. Of course, it will make your life easier if you have mid, but if you have 5 players alive, it's fine. If you have a 4-on-5, you don't have mid, then there's no way of winning, because Romania can quite happily just go into every round, trade through, and they're going to be absolutely fine. And you saw that happen there, because the pressure gets put onto mid. You see players stop watching their angles, they start looking towards mid, they start getting distracted, they lose the picks. It really is as simple as that. There's no two ways to it. So it is going to be 5 rounds to Romania, and Lithuania on a weak bye. Now you've got to make the decision. Do you have 2 buys, or do you have 1 very strong buy? And Lithuania have gone for the 2 buys for whatever reason, but
no, I go
their choice.
100% of the time I go with the strong buy.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I'm sure that's something, you know, that the analysts will break down after this is all said and done. I would have preferred to see them double save there and have a more formidable buy. You would have had full utility into this round. You would have had everybody on an M4, and you had an AWP in the hands of Misha. And that's what you wanted going into this round. Not a scout and FAMASes with no nades. I mean, they have 1 flash left. They have 1 kit to work with. You're talking about sacrificing a whole lot into a round, and potentially instead of getting 1 out of the last 3 rounds, you get 0 out of the last 3, and you give up a 5-round run from Romania, and that's going to allow them the opportunity. They were up 9-1 at one point. Lithuania was up 9-1. I mean, this is going to turn out to be a 9-6 half.
It's the decision between potentially winning 2 rounds or knowing you're going to win 1 round. That's the decision you have to make. And they went for the luck. They tried to grind it out and it didn't work. Romania take the 9-6 scoreline, which on a map like Mirage, that's fine. That's absolutely fine.
Yeah, this isn't a bad score for either side. But it could have been better for Lithuania.
Exactly. And it's just disappointing to see.
Yeah, and that's just kind of the way it is. And you look at the scoreboard here, and you see 13 kills for Cosmin. Excello is going to be on 13. They were talking about Cosmin being the player to watch for the Romanian side, and he's not disappointing as of right now. But Lucci at 18-9, and then he's got teammates down at 7 kills. They're going to need to really start picking up the pace. You saw Viker get a couple of nice impact kills in a couple of rounds over towards the A bomb site, but the biggest problem is that almost every time that the terror side went towards that A bomb site, they got it. And it relied heavily on the retakes. You saw that 2v1 from Misha. You saw the Smoke Ninja Defuse attempt a couple of rounds ago. And unfortunately, it doesn't work out. Now, this is interesting. They're going for B Hall's aggression. They've actually pushed Cemente up. And he's going to look for a very aggressive angle. And he's going to get nothing. So that puts BT in a compromising position as they push forward.
Yeah, BTN trying to do some work here, missing 100 shots. Luckily, his teammates are doing the work for him. Vika is going to be able to get back in there, but he's all on his own. His teammate is long gone. And with the bomb in hand, he needs to either stay alive or get some kills, and neither of them are looking quite good right now. Now all on to Lucci. 1 versus 3, and not in a great spot. He's coming in through kitchen, but they know he's there. Ryder watching his angle. Cosmin with the USP at long range, just getting ready to take his head clean off if they come in, and already he's headshot. He's got 20 HP, but at least he does get himself 1 kill. Looking to try and find some more. 1 versus 2 is doable, but with only 20 HP, it's going to be very difficult. They don't even need a headshot. They just need to click once on his body. The timing working out for him, but Cosmin's going to come back in and take him down.
Yeah, and again, I mean, it's Excello and Cosmin that are alive at the end of that round. Cosmin picking up 2 kills there. That's going to allow him to get onto the M4 into this one. He doesn't have a lot of utility behind it, but it's okay. He's got the head armor. Scout comes out for BTN. No bomb plant means that they're going to go for a full buyout here for the Lithuanian side. Picking up 2 Desert Eagles, a couple of Tech 9s, a P250. They've got a smoke and a flash. So they've got decent utility behind this. They all have head armor as well. So they have a decent little bit of money moving forward. But the big thing about this right now is that Romania have an opportunity to get back up to even keel, back up to a 9-9, barring a disaster into this round. So it's a good recovery from Romania, especially considering that they were down 9-1, and they've rattled off 6 rounds now in a row. Opportunity to get 9 rounds in a row, or 8 rounds in a row, pardon me.
Yeah, potential is what they're going to have to rely on. And it's not looking good. Taurus will go in and get himself a kill straight off the mark. He's going to be hunted somewhat, but he stays alive, which is what matters. Cosmine is going to be able to take him down there, which is a little bit disappointing, but at least they get themselves onto the site. Nice shot from Luigi to bring BTN down, low HP. And despite the great early aggression, this has turned into somewhat of a fractured round. Cosmine is aware Misha position. Despite the recovered fast, Cosmine knows he's there. Misha going to go down, but it's a trade as Kruin finds one more. And Luigi looking for more with an eagle in hand. Now a 3 versus 2, and the bomb is going to be planted on that A-bomb site. As Cemente moves over, luckily Cosmine able to get one, make that 2, and the bomb goes down. Now all onto Luigi, the eagle in hand. Head armor to play with, and this is looking good. And they finish this round off. And Romania keep themselves coming back into this because it's been a streak and it's been looking good. Lucci finds one, but one bullet will end him, and Cosmine is that one bullet. Takes him down and puts 9-8 on the board.
And that was an ace from Cosmine as well in defense of that bomb site. So not only does he ace it, it comes down to a 1v1 in the long run, yeah, but no bomb plant for the Lithuanian side. And that's the detriment into that round. They really needed that bomb plant to move forward. That would have made their 4th round bye a very formidable bye. Unfortunately, they don't get the bomb plant. So Cosmine is going to be able to pick up the ace. He's now 23-8. That's 20 kills, 3 assists, and 8 deaths. To kind of go toe-to-toe with Lucci at 23-11. So a little bit back and forth on both the chords right now. Let's see what happens into this one. Lithuania gearing up for a rush. B, don't stop. They've got Cosmine around the corner, but it's going to be Cemente to find one. Cosmine answers back with 4 of his own. That's now 9 kills in 2 rounds for Cosmine.
Yeah, looking good now for Romania. Back into it, 9-9 up, and hoping that they can continue this lead into this game. So, let's see. Romania, can they get back in, or are they going to be staying where they are as Lithuania pick up their first bye? Now, important to note, no AWP is out for the T side here as Cosmine works his way into mid, takes Beacon down, and Lucci, although he gets the trade, Misha gets taken down as well. So, it's a 3 versus 4, but Lithuania still not in the worst position. If they recover that bomb, get themselves into a good spot, BTN could be taken down here. He will be tagged up, but no kill coming through, and the bomb will be recovered. Looking like a B play could be the most vulnerable spot of the Romanian defense. But right now, Lithuania just playing it cool, playing it collected, and seeing if they are going to be able to get in easy. Bullets will be exchanged as Taurus takes down Cemente, but the trade comes in. BTN not going to give up just yet. No bomb plant is in. 50 seconds remain. BTN very, very, very low on HP. The flashbang comes in to obstruct his vision. And Yellow dead. Now it's a 2 versus 2, and this is looking doable for Lithuanian to wear a man down. Let's not forget Lucci. Bomb in hand is going to drop now all onto Kruin. Finds one kill, and the last man is so low. A single bullet will clean him out of this game. BTN needs to be very careful as to how he moves. The shadow should have been seen, and there it is. The kill comes in. Kruin takes him down, and that is the round. Lithuania back in and back alive.
What a crazy culmination there, but look at this. Because there was so much economic damage in the last couple of rounds, they went down to... They lost 4 players in round 17. They were able to keep all 5 alive, and then they lose 5 into that round. They're going to force back into this one. Excello's going to be on a pistol and a FAMAS for Ryder. The rest of them are going to be on M4s, but they don't have a lot of utility. It's just Cosmine, who got 9 kills out of the 10 out of the last 2 rounds for the Romanian side. So he's going to have the best buy out of anybody that's in the server right now. The rest of his squad, though, is going to be a little bit struggling. Zello underneath the balcony here in the A-bomb site. Misha is up top. We haven't really heard much from Misha so far in this half. It's been Lucci. It's been a dominant force here for the Lithuanian side at 22 kills now. 25 for Cosmine. They're going toe-to-toe for the time being. See what kind of strategy comes out, because mid-control has been taken by the Lithuanians.
Yeah, Lithuania, not the best buy in the world, but then again, Romania also having money troubles. Somewhat of a recession in play for the Romanians. Although if they can take this round, reset Lithuania themselves in a great position to continue in this game. Kruin getting a bit over-aggressive there. He's lucky to keep his head, he's lucky to keep his life, And that Molotov was interesting. Very, very interesting. He is going to get taken down by Cosmine from behind, and so the remaining 4 players have to work their way onto this A bomb site with 3 players defending. Ryder, Xello, and BTN all there to defend. Xello going to go and take one head clean off. Lucci will be able to trade it out, but Xello's still alive. Someone needs to take him down, and finally Misha will be the man to do the damage. Low player over towards the stairs. That is going to be BTN, but Cosmine able to find himself a frag means it's still in a 2 versus 2. The HP advantage firmly in the hands of the Romanian side. No utility for Misha to play with here. He will be able to get this bomb plant, although he really shouldn't have. Cosmine should have been covering that angle. But Misha, we saw him play incredible at the first game, in the first half. But can he make this clutch? Misha, second time in a row we see the clutch come through. And it's insane. Lithuania just keep going. Pound those doors down and go through the other side with a win under your belt.
Well, you know what they say, man.
What?
After all these years, you never know what's going to come through that door.
Get out. Go home. Somebody fire him.
Hey, man, you're the one that brought up doors.
You're a
Maybe
meme.
you should hold the door.
Hold the door.
So, Misha, 1 versus 2. That's going to force the save from Romania. That's going to allow Lithuania an opportunity to get 12 rounds here. That is a brilliant recovery from them. 28 kills for Cosmine, only 8 kills for Ryder. Oh, and that's unfortunate. He was looking for the rifle. And fortunately for the terrorist side of Lithuania, Torres wasn't posting a rifle. He only had the Tech 9. Cosmine goes down to Kruin at the top side of mid. Late lurker coming from underpass. Not sure what BTN was doing. Stuck out in front of that smoke as Lucci's going to be able to take him down, and that's another 2 kills on the round for him. Kruin finishing off the round, and that is it. 12-9, Lithuania in the lead.
Lithuania really jumping back into this. They may have lost the pistol round, but they definitely haven't lost hope. Hello, AWP out on Misha. He is just working with the AK, and he's going to have to figure this one out if he wants to get back in. Of course, after a lovely clutch last round, he is feeling indignant, happy with his performance so far. So, great start into it. 12-9, of course, and looking real good for Lithuania. Lucci going to take down Cosmine. Xello unable to do any damage as Lucci will go down, but it's a trade frag. So, it does favour Lithuania going into this one. And looking pretty good. Looking pretty good indeed. Now, let us bear in mind, this is Romania's pick.
Yeah, and this would be a big win for Lithuania. I mean, I hate to call out the analyst desk on this one, but man, every time that they call an underdog, it seems like the underdog ends up winning. As Bosnia wasn't supposed to lose. And our matches yesterday, like the UK was supposed to be the favorite, and I think the other pair that we saw play was also an underdog one. So it's been the story of underdogs all week this week. So pretty impressive stuff, especially since Lithuania is able to battle back into this round. Xello is able to pick up 2 kills, but it's now down to a 2 versus 3. Still got a lot of work to do, and Xello loses his life to Misha, who's starting to really hit his stride now in the last couple of rounds, up to 18 frags. Just 8 kills behind Lucha. So pretty good revamp here from him as he's starting to step up for his team now. And Ryder, all by his lonesome, just going to sit by connector and pray to God that nobody comes pushing his way.
Yeah, I don't think he has much chance of surviving here. If Kruin spots it, oh man, yeah, he's just going to take him straight out. So 13-9 turns into a really tough spot for Romania. Of course, like I did mention in passing, this is Romania's map pick. So Lithuania, if they can take this and then move on to their pick, which I think is going to be Cash, I mean, this is
yeah, we could see another underdog 2-0 right here. I mean, we saw
absolutely.
Bosnia get dropped 2-0. They lost their map pick initially in overtime. This is another save round for Romania, so this is Lithuania's prime time to get up to that tie point. And then if they win the next gun round, I mean, that's pretty much put it to bed. So, I mean, they're hitting their shots right now. You can see Kruin catching up now. Viker and Torres are having a relatively subdued match so far. And they're going to go full aggression on A ramp. And there's the support. Misha's going to be there. Viker finds 2. Misha supports his teammate. They're cleaning out this A bomb site. It's all down to Xello. And Kruin's going to be able to find that kill. So they only lose 1, and that's Torres. And what I told you before, when I cast Lithuania the other day, in their BO3 before this, they played on this very map, and Torres was the one that was absolutely dominant. Dropped something like 28 or 29, maybe even 30 plus kills in like a 16 to can't remember what it was, but they won 16 to a small margin, and just looked really, really good.
Yeah, nice kill there from Smiente. Does need to double that one up, and he is on 4 HP after all. Still, it's a good opening if Romania want to get back into this one. Of course, Lithuania, if they win this round, they have won the game, and that's pretty scary stuff for the Romanians. Although, there is still hope. Through Shadow till the end of days. You know what that's from? Of course you do. Lord of the Rings. Nice kill comes through from Taurus, burning Cosmine to death. Send that man off to the Burns Wall, get him on an ambulance, and whiz him off. Of course, if you're in America, make sure you give him his checkbook before he leaves, because you do not have free healthcare.
Ouch.
Ouch. I hope you aren't saying
I don't
ouch,
think you.
because otherwise you're going to have to pay out.
I don't think that you need. Oh, nice. I like that. That's good. Just a bit of bants. Just a bit of bants. I don't think you need to call him an ambulance, dude. I think you need to call him a hearse, because there's no way he's getting up from that one. Getting roasted down to the floor, tagged up by those AK bullets, and finally dropped over there. So we're going to be even strength 4 on 4. The hit's coming in towards A. And this is going to be Ryder. What can he possibly do? Spots one out, has to adjust his aim, and he gets Cruin low, but he doesn't finish off the kill. And remember, that was a nice shot from Cruin. Finds BTN in jungle, and exactly like you said, blimey. He's going to rethink his plan here as Excello going in on 2. Both of the CTs coming around from CT spawn. Excello, look at how low all 4 of the players are. 5 HP for the CT side, 31 HP for the terrorist side combined.
Good, so very good at maths.
Yep.
Yep. Excello, 1 HP, 3 kills in the round. Cruin, 14 HP, 2 kills in the round. This is so close, it's insane, but Cruin is the man to do it. Holy cow, that was insane. If Excello hit that collateral, this could have been a different game, but he doesn't. Cruin clutches for his team, and holy smokes. Lord, Mother and Mary, Virgin Mary, please forgive me for my language, because that was bleeding heck crazy.
What else is crazy is the fact that Cosmine's on 28 kills, 23 kills for Excello, and nobody else has hit double digits on their team. Everybody is at least in double digits on Lithuanian side, so a little bit of back and forth here, but the buy down from the CT side, they have no nades, they have no kits. No utility whatsoever to speak of for the CT side at all. So they're putting all their eggs in one basket as best they can. I mean, you might have seen somebody pick up a 5.7 or a UMP just to get a nade or 2. But man, they got nothing into this round. Cosmine's going to be able to open up. It's top fragger versus top fragger, and he wins that one. But I mean, what's the point in dropping 29 kills when you're down 6 rounds?
Yeah, absolutely. And although Lithuania, they've made a few interesting choices. What was that shot? That was quite cool. Anyway, despite the fact there's been a few interesting choices made by that Lithuanian side, they're definitely coming out on top. And coming into a game like this as an underdog, you're not a massive underdog. You know, there's always that potential. So I love to see this. Lithuania just coming alive, showing that a little bit of teamwork mixed with a little bit of skill really comes off and pays dividends when you put all of that together into your
Harold, do you want to know? Do you want to know something else crazy though?
What?
If they would have done the double save and gotten that full formidable buy and gotten that 10-5 scoreline, this match would be over.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Excello opens this one up, doubles it up, can't triple it. It's Taurus, last man alive now, and he will get taken down. And Romania to take themselves around. But the thing is, I still see Lithuania as the stronger team in this matchup right now. Unless Romania want to take a little break between this game and rethink their lives, this could be relative trouble. But still looking real good for both teams, mostly Lithuania though.
We've actually got the AWP back in the hands of Misha right now. Cruin had it last round, was nigh effective with it. So we'll see if Misha can do a little bit more this time around. Cosmine on Cat. Familiar spot for him. He does have the AK that he salvaged out of the last round, as well as Ryder on an AK. But at the present moment, it's going to be a slow play for the Lithuanian side. They don't want to give anything back. If they lose this round, Romania has an opportunity to get the eco and try and get back up to 12 rounds. But it's 15-10 right now, and it's Definitely a rough spot for the Romanian side to be in. Molly out underneath the balcony. The push is coming in towards the A bomb site with a late lurk in mid, and it's Misha and Torres to open things up. Simultaneous frags. It's already down to a 3-on-5. What can they possibly do?
I mean, already this is Lithuania looking really good. Try and take this game. Flush comes through. Nice tag is in. And Misha holding the angle, doesn't care, takes the kill. And are the last two players, just BTN and 7-It left. We've had so many crazy clutches, we've had so many incredible rounds, but can BTN now double everything that's happened before? One kill, but he can't get the second. That's Lithuania with a massive bit of play, coming out on top, and proving that just because they're the underdog doesn't mean they haven't got the chance.
Yeah, so we saw some really nice skilled play there. 26 kills ultimately for LIETUVA. Misha ends up on 23 and 20 for Kruin, so they all end up really close together there on the Lithuanian side, but it's far spread for the Romanians at 29 for Cosmin and Xello at 25. We're going to send it back over to the analyst desk, see if they can break that one down and wrap their heads around that, because they all picked Romania to be the favorites into this one. What do you think, George?
Romania may was the favorite, but Lithuania played better, and that's for sure. 16-10 on Mirage, and Lithuania picking up the first map. Not only that, picking up the pick of Romania, stealing that pick, and managing to win the first map. Kasan.
Well, okay then.
Okay then.
No, I mean,
Misha.
It
and,
was just
Luke J, or
it was just a battle between two players on this map, Cosmin and Misha. And Misha ended up winning the most important rounds.
Yeah, the clutch ones, yeah.
And basically that's what decided this map. I thought it was going to be easy for Romania, but they didn't perform so well. They started very bad, like 1-9 it was the score, 9-1 in favor of Lithuania. They started poorly, they came back, they took the pistol, a little bit of shaky round after that, but again, Misha took the most important kill, even with that ridiculous nickname that he has, Misha, like a Soviet Union guy. Anyway, he played he was the best player on server, so he is from Lithuania.
Yeah, he's allowed to have a Soviet, I guess, nickname.
Yeah.
Misha.
Anyway, he took the most important kills, most important rounds, and brought the first
that
map.
2v1 clutch situation and then 1v1. We didn't get to see Torres that much, but then again, Misha and once again Luke J.
Basically, Kasa tricked me into saying Romania is going to win.
I'm still gonna stay with that.
Don't you ever trust Kasad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lesson to be learned.
Okay.
They actually still gonna cheer for Romania. I'm not cheer. Sorry. I'm gonna say that Romania is gonna win.
Oh, okay. But Switch, your thoughts?
I think at the start that they had a really bad start, and part of that was they played exactly like you said. They always went for that mid and had maybe one lurker in A apps or B apps. But the thing is, it seems that if they don't get a kill on mid, they just back off and don't use that map control at all. And Lithuania seemed not interested at all to fight for that mid control, and they just waited till the other round, won the round, and it was what, 8-0 start. And
I think 7-0, 7-1.
Yeah, it was 9-1 in what point, and that was 9-6 at the end of the
maybe.
At one point, they completely changed their strategy and started forcing their way into sites pretty early. And once they started going for that A site, I think they spotted Weaker was playing Shadow, I think every single round. And that's when they won, I think 9-6 was the end of the half. Yeah. And going into the second half, they won the pistol round, they started coming back, but we have two replays, I think the two most crucial rounds.
Let's see that.
In this map, the two consecutive clutch rounds for Lithuania. First time it's Crew with a 1v2 clutch, gets the last 2 kills here, and then the next one, it's the Soviet Union guy. With a 1v2 clutch, that was an awesome replay.
Yeah, that was an awesome clutch. Yeah. And the second one, do we have the second one?
And the second one is the consecutive round just on the A side where Misha 1v2 plants the bomb and gets the 2 kills, even though he only had a Galil.
Yeah, look at this. It's really it's really good play, and the Romanian guys gave him like double one-on-one duels, and he just won them even with Galil. So it was a play of the map. I mean, this play won them the map.
Before that round, that clutch by Lukia, and before that they only won what? Nothing. That whole half, right? It was 9-6.
Yeah, and it was 9-9.
So 2 rounds in a row, 2 clutches, 1v2. At that point, Romania is he's with a broken economy.
Just imagine if they won that round and 4-1, no money, maybe
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
plant and double eco probably if they won on op.
It
And
could have gone all the way
T
around.
side, the T side of Romania was like this: let's go middle, get the pick, and then do what we do. And they didn't get anything, and the execution on A was terrible.
Yep.
Flashes were terrible. Timings awful, and just the guy in the shadow every time he flashes them. We talked about it.
Yeah,
They made sounds too early. The guy hears them, flash, bam, 2 kills. The rotations come. It was just, I think their game plan was broken, and plus the Misha's rounds, plus that's like
It was enough for
it was
Lithuania
enough
again.
to lose the map.
Okay, getting into the second map, picked by Lithuania. Do you think they're even more prepared in this one? And do you expect to see the same result, or do you think Romania can come back?
I mean, if they're gonna go with an op, it can do some damage, especially on casual CT side. You can hold A with so many different ways, and with AWP you can place them on B as well. If Misha plays with op and has like these good rounds like he had on first map, he can bring this to 2-0. But I'm still gonna stick with Romanians. I think they're the better team in this matchup. Maybe they have an off day, but I think they can. Okay, I lost my headphones just now. Never mind.
You don't need them.
Yeah, I mean they can turn this around. I believe they will turn this around.
Yeah. So H, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop listening to Kasad, but I'm gonna actually agree. I think this is the bounce back map for Romania. I think they're gonna take this one, and then we're gonna see what train.
Train, yeah. If needed, yeah.
If needed.
If needed, yeah. A decider. Basically, you don't agree with this cash pick by Lithuania, even though they played it. And do you think that the map is a chance for Romania?
I agree with the pick. I just think that Romania is gonna bounce back. I think they're good enough to spot the mistakes they had on Mirage and not let those happen, like that 1v2 clutch. That's although it's a great play by Misha. I mean, like he said, they gave him a 1v1s.
I mean, the question is now, how tilt are they after losing this
that's
kind of
also
clutches?
true.
I mean, if they're full tilt, 2-0 Lithuania.
That's also true, and we gotta remember they're young.
If they can bounce back like mentally, they can bring it back because they have the skill.
Yep.
And if they continue with this path, like making some mistakes, they will lose. But I'm gonna stick with Romania again.
It seems it's just a 2v2 battle. On one side we have Cosmin and Excello, and on the other side, at least this time, it was Misha and I think Lukia, yeah. So Taurus wasn't even needed.
Yep.
And if he starts firing, I mean, it could also be trouble on Cash. But still, I think Romania is going to bounce back on this one.
Do you think someone else in Romania's lineup can explode in this map?
Not after looking at that Mirage. I mean, it was, Cosmin on 29 and Excello on 25, and then the other guys were around 10. So they need to wake up and quickly.
Okay, going back to the thought in the previous broadcast, USA, your thoughts about them and, qualifying. They managed to win against Canada in the finals, 3-0. 3-0, yeah.
But that was a funny dust too, I think. It was like
Canada was leading 15-8.
15-8.
And then overtime.
I was in Atlanta there, and I was watching that match, 15-8. I was like going to the bar or something. I don't know. I was thinking like 1-0 Canada. I'm gonna watch the rest of the match in the lobby or something. Then I go back. It's 1-0 USA.
Yeah.
And I come back like 1 hour later, and it's 3-0.
3-0. Yeah. After that map,
I think they had a better lineup there, and it was like a psychological issue as well for Canadians.
Probably, since they lost that first
map.
map.
I can't remember the exact lineup. It was nothing. It was Stewie,
Elige, Hiko, and the fifth one was...
I just can't remember right now.
Rush.
They're the only one outside Europe who can actually get a decent chance to win this.
USA.
Yeah,
definitely. You can think they can put up with the best of the European
maybe
teams.
compete with, not maybe, I mean they can compete because we saw the last major, Team Liquid, with Hiko, Elige, Nitro.
And one more thing, have you seen the finals between Brazil and Argentina? I don't know if you watched that.
3-1?
3-1, yes, in favor of Argentina, yeah.
The Johnny Boy guy, right?
Yeah, did you get to see the emotion that he had and everything?
That was exactly in the time of E-League. I mean, it was a free week for us, and we had nothing better to do. We watched the matches.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember Johnny Boy. He was a AWP in their lineup, right?
Wow, I just can't remember it
Yep.
right now. Yeah,
Yeah.
AWP.
And
Yeah.
he's gonna come to Belgrade. And,
Yeah, and
and,
then-
soon after that victory, I think he was transferred into some Brazilian team.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Kogu
Yeah.
and the guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instantly.
But do they speak the same language?
It's in Argentina it's Spanish, in Brazil it's Portuguese.
Portuguese,
Yeah,
Yeah, but I think
it's similar. Not the same, but it's similar.
Even Fallen tweeted that he congratulated Johnny Boy on
Yeah.
winning, and
Yep.
he basically said he plays a lot of lands in Brazil, so I guess he knows Portuguese.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I
Probably.
mean, Argentina, they had a misfortune last year. They lost in the finals against Brazil.
Brazil.
They couldn't make it after because of some issue.
Yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm happy to see Argentina.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean
see
the
him here.
way they're looking forward to this thing is just on another level, and it's
Yeah,
nice
but
to see
you
that
can
kind of
imagine-
emotions.
You can imagine like having Brazil next to you, all this success.
Sure.
Luminosity, SK, Immortals now winning DreamHack, and Argentina is nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
on
but
this.
the question is which lineup
But
would
okay,
have come.
but Brazil had the longest history, longer
Yep.
history. I mean, we remember the MIBR team, Brazilians.
Yes,
FNX,
with elements. Yeah,
with FNX as well, and Kogu and
Yeah.
Nak and so many players. They had history, but Argentinians never. And
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
why I'm glad to see
Maybe this is
them
the start.
maybe this is
fly
a good
across
start.
the world and play this. But outside Europe, only USA can do some damage. It's Australia, China, and
Australia, China,
Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Oh,
Tunisia,
really?
yeah, they managed to win
Morocco.
against Morocco,
Yeah,
yes,
I
in the
remember that.
finals.
Maybe China can do something in
that's what I
if
wanted to ask
they,
you.
But Tailu guys are okay. They had some decent runs on offline qualifier.
Yeah.
They barely lost that qualifier, barely made
For
it.
the major, yeah.
Yeah, for the major in Katowice in June or May. I don't remember.
Let's get back quickly to this match because the map is about to start. I want to hear your predictions now. Let's start off
Yeah,
with
I'm
Swage
gonna-
this
I'm gonna
time.
let Swage
Yeah,
go
let
first.
Swage be the first.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I said. I think Romania is gonna bounce back, and it's
Yep.
going to be 16-8.
Okay.
Wow, not so safe. I was expecting him to say like one team is going to win.
Okay, you go.
For
I'm not that
me,
guy. Come on.
Romania 16. I don't know the sides. Can you tell me the sides?
No,
Uh,
no,
Okay.
no. It's
I didn't know the sides.
16-7. Romania.
CT Romania.
16-5. 16-7.
67 in favor of Romania. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the second map, Cash, is about to start. Romania versus Lithuania. Mega Man and Harold. Let's go, boys.
It's quite the indecisive predictions going out there, man. I need to know what
Wow.
side they're starting on, otherwise I can't make a prediction. Just say some numbers, man. Come on.
To be honest, I mean, that's the most accurate the analyst desk has ever been. One of the teams is going to win. Shit, you're not wrong, lads. You're really not.
It's the first time that they'll get a prediction right today.
Yeah,
Torres and Misha going to open up, though, so it's already not looking good for Romania through the opening pistol round as the terrorist side of Lithuania get into that A-bomb site and don't lose a player in the process, and they're going to boost up here by quad, so the USP from Torres might be able to find a little bit of extra cheddar in the bank, and that's going to be another kill. Cemente coming around. Torres again. He was quiet in the first match. He's starting off like a tiger in this one with 3 opening kills, looking for the 4th. Might actually get it here. Oh, he's going to get a bullet to the face, but this round is over.
Yeah, all but done, and that's going to be the end of that. So, good game. Rest in peace. That's it. That's the end of it. It's over. It's all over.
There you go. Misha finishes it off. It's a full house for the terrorist side of Lithuania. 3 kills for Torres, 2 for Misha. Immediately, that AK gets bought up by Torres and Misha. They're not going to money farm at all. Viker's going to go on to the MAC-10. UMP for Kruin and a Galil for Lucci. We'll see what they decide to do here on the CT side. Zello's going to be saving up for that AWP. He's only on the USP, doesn't upgrade the pistol, doesn't buy armor. The rest of them are going to get a little bit of armor and 1 smoke. That smoke has actually already been thrown out. I'm going to reverse boost into the vents. This could be a good boost here. So we do see Torres here coming out mid.
Yeah, could potentially get caught out as Cosme is up on high. Already 1 kill comes in, but that's going to be a recovered weapon, so potential to be
That's an AK, yeah.
with that. Yeah, but the push is coming into the A-bomb site. It's only yellow left, and he's already dead, so maybe worth saving the AK. I mean, 2 versus 4, you're not going to be able to retake this.
Absolutely.
What Cosmine does. So hold on to that one. Maybe if BTN can get a kill here and recover a weapon, happy days. Get out of dodge with that one. That's good work from Romania, but Lithuania giving a... And if they keep 3 players alive here, it's a pretty decisive round, and they're going to be able to buy into the next round. BTN needs to really hold on to that weapon. I don't want to see him going down, otherwise I'll be a little bit disappointed. And he is going to be able to escape, dodge, keep himself in it, keep a weapon. And
I think the purpose of him staying over there by truck, though, was to at least try to hold the terrorists in until the bomb explodes. Him getting tagged up like that means that he's going to have to fall back now. You see a player from the Romanian side drop, and he does end up losing that ump, so no extra joy out of this round for the Romanian side. They do get the AK, but that's all they're going to get out of that round.
Yeah, looks like a rage quit.
Yeah, could be. Could be. Could be. I don't see anything in Skype alluding to this pause that's going down. Way to stay on top of that, boys. Well done indeed. Lithuania 2-0. Gonna be a relatively vanilla round. They just need to figure out where Cosmine is with that AK and stay the hell away from him. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, there he is. Now we see a tech pause Romania. Okay, so it was a technical drop. Cemente back in the server. We're good to go. That's right, Alexander. I'm calling you out, bro. Calling you out.
I've got an interesting story for you while we are paused. I'm paused now. I'll tell it quickly. So there's a guy on Twitter, the @Herald, and I've been trying to get in contact with him, and I think he may be in prison.
Oh yeah? What makes you think he's in prison?
Well, I've been looking it up, and I found a Reddit thread where he was offering help. His name's Carl Herrells, and apparently he's gone to prison, which is why he's no longer replying on Reddit. So if he has, that's pretty upsetting, because I really want that Twitter tag. I'll pay. I will give you money. Anyway, Taurus going to open this one up. Ryder going straight down on this. Mac 10, the Biggie Smalls money maker, going to work, getting kills left, right, and centre, doing work that makes you a hater. Shame you can't just be appreciator. Taurus is going to go down, and the Mac 10 will be recovered. And
well, you know what they say.
It
was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Victor's going to be able to find one on Zello. And now they know where the AK is. Cosmine's going to come in on one. It's still a 3-on-2, so this is doable. He does have armor behind that AK, so we'll see just what they can do. BT and tag down. Dropped Cruin. Return Fred comes out. One player on high, but coming around from the back lines, it's going to be Lucha.
Yeah, he needs to get in and support his teammate here. It looks like Misha doesn't care. Going to take the kill either way, and so that is 3-0 for Lithuania. But losing all those players that round is definitely going to be a detriment to their economy. The AWP is going to come out, and I'll be interested to see Taurus. Who's Taurus replacing? Let's see.
What do you mean, who's he replacing?
No. Who's Taurus? Was in the last game, was he?
Yeah, he was. He was the bottom fragger. Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't remember.
Yeah, he didn't really have a lot of impact. This time around, he does have a lot of impact. He's 7-3 right now, and he gets the opening pick with that fast aggression towards mid. That's going to be Cemente that drops.
Just to let you know, my earphones are breaking. So if I stop talking at some point, it's because they have just exploded on my head. Anyway.
I hope it's painful when they do.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Anyway, Zello going to take down Misha, and so 4-on-2 now. Cruin in a difficult position. He is spotted. He's going to get taken down. It's all on Taurus. 1 versus 4 to try and get some work finished.
But, well, he's got to ace it in order to win it.
Yeah.
And not a lick of damage on any of the players that are remaining in the server right now. BTN getting aggressive on B. So he's not going to be expecting the push to be coming around from mid-main. He might be able to find this player over by Catbox or Sugar Cube, that I know you Euros like to call it. The bomb's actually lost out through mid, so this is pretty much a lost round. He's got to be careful. They're going to hear this. BTN knows. So he's just going to post up for the time being, guard the bomb, and not allow him to get in. And Taurus is going to walk right into this. Boop! And are they going to double... no, they don't salvage the double up. So they're going to stick to just the single up here. It worked for him into that last round, and that will be what looks to be a reset for the Lithuanian side, unless they force, and they do. So this is curious. They pick up an AWP, Scout, 2 AKs, and a PT-50. So this is actually a reasonable buy that Lithuania's been able to muster into this round.
Yeah, it definitely is a good start in. So Lithuania Definitely not looking great in this round specifically, but in general, it's not too bad. It wasn't the best of rounds last time. They only got 1 kill. But, that being said, definitely looking strong, especially on that map pick. They need to be coming out all guns blazing and all barreled, I guess. That's not a sentence. Lithuania going to be going towards the A bomb site. There's no armor on LIETUVA here. Glass cannon up. I'm not sure why Misha isn't picking up the AWP here. He was definitely potent with it on the last map. But then again, if we remember, he wasn't AWPing on T-side. So Taurus, he needs to be very careful. That's a risky position to be playing. LIETUVA is going to get taken down. And that's that. I guess 3 versus 5 now. And Lithuania in a difficult position. Vika is going to recover the AWP. But no kill coming through. Perfect pop flash comes out. So with 45 seconds remaining in the round, they are going to be heading over towards the B bomb site and hoping that they're going to get in there before the rotate arrives, but they're already too late. It's not going to work out because, I mean, it's going to be tagged up. And right out. Oh, 4 HP left. If that no-scope had hit, I would have screamed, probably. Kruin, you have to actually aim. Oh, okay, I'm just not going to talk anymore. That's insane. Kruin takes that kill through the wall and leaves it in a 3 versus 4. So this is definitely a lot more doable now, as Kruin with the scout just wanting to do more damage. Oh, gonna miss that shot and get taken down. So 2 versus 4 on that B bomb site now. Good kill comes in from Misha. And it's gonna open it up, but the bomb not on the bomb site. With 10 seconds remaining, Misha will go down.
And that's not a bad aim build for him to take. It's, if he loses that, then they lose the round and they at least get the money out of it. And if he tries to go for the bomb plant and they wait and then kill him afterwards, without him getting the bomb plant, then no money, no joy. Lithuania still in the lead, 3-2, but it is going to be a save round, and you can see Viker is going to stay on the Glock. LIETUVA is going to stay on the Glock. Taurus picks up a P250, a Tech 9 in the hands of Misha, and a P250 for Kruin. So it looks like it's just going to be a fast push in towards that A bomb site with 3 players barreling out through Squeaky, and that's exactly what it's going to be. So here they come into the site. This is going to be Cemente trying to lock it down with Ryder. And so far so good, but there's a pair of frags coming out here for Misha.
Yeah, Misha doing work there. They're getting himself 2 kills. He wants the bomb plant, but I don't see it being too possible here. He's going to get taken down by BTN. So 3-all now, and there is going to be a buy coming out from the Lithuanians, and it should be a relatively strong buy. AKs across the board, and we saw them doing that most of last half. Oh, sorry, the last half in the last game. So mostly AKs just getting in there, doing some damage, and it seems to work out quite nicely for them. So that's what we're going to be looking for from Lithuania here. Just get in, do the damage, and get that bomb planted. And that's what they're going to be hoping for. It's looking like a B-sided play. So 3-3. Whoever wins this round is going to be taking the lead, and it's a key round to be taking. Xello on that AWP again. He's played this position quite a few times. Looks like it could be somewhat of a small fake towards A. No, not even that. Just mid. Going to be under attack. But the problem with faking mid is those players are already in position to come into the B bomb site. Cemente going to be dropping down full flashed. I don't like that at all. I mean, if you can stop yourself at all, it's worth it, because if you get full flashed in the vents, you're in serious trouble. Cosmean comes in with 1 and 2. Bloody hell, come on. Someone needs to be checking that. If there's 3 players and checkers, you need to be watching the vent room, otherwise you can be absolutely demolished. BTN still alive on that site, buying time for his team, time for his team, time for his team, time for his team. Big Xello up on high, takes 1 kill. Bomb's being thrown over, but there's no one there to catch it. Ryder just holds down the angle. There's no smoke to put down, and so he can just sit there all day long. As LIETUVA will try and work his way, and he spots out the player. LIETUVA gets the kill there as Cosmin goes down as well. Now it's all on Xello. 45 seconds remain. There is not much he can do here. Oh no, come on, someone pressure him. Finally, LIETUVA takes him down and puts that 4th round on the board, but hey, way too close.
Was very close, but Lithuania is going to take every tally in the win column that they can get, and if they can get that all day, I mean, 3 versus 2, the patience perseveres for him. Not bad. Not a bad recovery from them. Ryder a little over peaking and B main from CT spawn. And with him getting shot at, that forced Cosmean to try to make a play in vents. And because of that, they both end up going down because those angles are watched. And Xello doesn't have an angle at all from heaven to be able to help his teammates. So he just gets screwed over in that situation because of that exchange. So a nice recovery from Lithuania after they're on the back foot, getting into that B bomb site. Now, obviously, you saw that bomb get thrown across, but that player lost his life immediately going into that B bomb site. So that's a bit of a mistake there, not having the utility into that last round, but that's just because they didn't have the money. This time around, they've got a pretty good buy on the terrorist side. It's pretty much even on both sides on this one. 3 rifles and an AWP for the CT side with the CZ, and then 4 AKs and a Tech 9 for the terrorists. So pretty evened up right now.
Yeah, definitely not looking too bad. And if Lithuania take this round, they put themselves up onto 6 because it's going to be an eco from the Romanian side after this one. They have forced into it. But then again, it's a pretty equal buy. Ryder's still alive on this bomb site as Cosmin comes in to help him out. Luchi holding down in mid finds a kill, but now when it's 2 versus 3, they're very, very low. This Molotov could just finish him off. He's going to go down on his head, and it will take him down. Vika, nice kill comes in. Mean, although he's trying to do work, he's not going to be able to. And once again, it's Yellow versus 2, AWP in hand, up on high. This is exact same we saw last round. This bomb is going to be going down, and Xello can't do much about it. He does try and get in, but Luchi needs to be very careful. I'm not sure if they're aware he's upper, but yeah, now they are. And the flank comes in. Vika takes him down. If that was me, would have gone for the knife, but then I'm not very good at the game, so, you know.
Yeah, and with the way that timing seems to work in this game, he probably would have turned around and no-scoped you in the face if you did. Just the way that the game is. That's a reset here for Romania's side. They're going to be on pistols going forward into this one. It's now 5-3. Lithuania getting a little bit of a lead going. 2 rounds the difference. See if they can continue on moving forward. Because this is a pretty solid recovery after losing 3 rounds in a row. And they get a golden opportunity to get up to 6 rounds now on their T side.
Nice push there from Xello, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to get taken down, and like I said, this could be the 6th round of the board, pretty potentially, because there's no money to play with. Nice Molotov comes in just to clear that bomb site out, and Cemente going ham with that USP in hand, does take down Misha in middle, but he is going to get traded out. And as long as they keep 3 players alive here, this should be okay. BTN has recovered the AWP, save it, get out of dodge, stop holding the angle, stop holding the angle, stop holding the angle, stop holding the angle. Is he going to stop holding the angle?
Now he is.
Now he is.
But now they know where he is.
Well, he has got the opportunity to get away, so still not all donezo.
I would have been out of there earlier.
Yeah,
I would have been way gone.
Yeah, give them no idea where you are. That's the idea. And they have to check every corner. There's a lot of places they don't have to check just because he did fire off that one shot. And so they probably are going to be able to hunt him down. Or this is getting close. They're real close now. Both BTN. Oh, he's just slipped by Lucci. He's got himself away and he's got himself alive. It really matters. Lucci not checking it. That's going to be the AWP saved on BTN. And he even gets a kill to restrict the economy of Lithuania, which is pretty good stuff for them.
Yeah, but Lithuania is really starting to build up some money now. They're going to have 3 buy downs into this round. And all the utility behind that. But, I mean, you see 3 players that are going to be sub $1,500. So if this round does go Romania's way, then we may see a save from Lithuania. But that's really going to come on the back of whether or not they get a bomb plant out of this round. So that's yet to be determined. Could happen. It absolutely could happen.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt. Taurus opens it up. He's taking a nice early kill. But let's not forget, I mean, in this situation last game, Lithuania were already, like, what, 9-1 up? So, Romania definitely putting up more of a fight here. But as the favoured team, they should have done a lot more than this. Trades come through, and Yellow, the last man alive, with the AWP in hand. Too many times has he seen this situation, and too many times has he not been able to prevail due to extenuating circumstance. He's going to be able to save all that utility, kit, head armor, AWP, but saving is one thing, winning rounds is another.
Yeah, so again, I mean, just trying to hold on to this for the next round, but again, it's a reset to the economy for the CT side. They're going to be on pistols. I mean, Xello should be able to drop a couple of pistols over for his teammates to try and get a little bit of something going into the next round, but as it stands right now, they're in a pretty dire situation. 7-3 is going to be the scoreline for Lithuania, and I mean, there's still the prospect of a 12-3 scoreline throughout the half. They're going to try to track down this off. They've got a little bit of money to go for the chase here. No reason not to. But Zello is perfectly content just hiding behind quad box and keeping that up. And he'll get away. So we will see the op carried over. Not a lot of money here on the CT side. They can drop a rifle off of Zello, but the rest of them can't really force. But they are going to go in for it. So this is a desperation play from the Romanian side.
Yeah, definitely just trying to do what they can now. And I'm not sure it's going to be enough at this point because they're running out of time. 7-3 already. Taurus opens it up onto BTN. Lucci follows it onto Ryder, and already they're 2 men down. This is really not looking good now. and already in a very dire situation. The B-bomb site is completely open and free for Misha to just walk into, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. And as soon as he does, that bomb should be heading the hell over there as Cementi goes down. Oh my god, Vika takes down Cosmine with that quick shot. And that round is done. Once again, Xello going to save exactly what he saved last time, except this time he's got a 5-7 as well. Happy days.
Yeah, but there's also 5 terrorists up to track this down. He's in the same spot he was in last time. And that's 3 times now, 3 rounds now that we've seen Torres come out mid and find that pick. And that's been massive going forward in these rounds. Turn around. There you go. So they do eventually track him down, get the AWP out of his hands. That's going to be fine. And now we will have to see a save. Romania has to save one. They need the economy behind him. They need to get the AWP into Zello's hands. He can go glass cannon into this round. But, yeah, okay. So they're going to buy a little bit of armor. They're going to buy a little bit of utility and upgraded pistols. And Lithuania's got an opportunity for a 9-3 before the next gun round comes in. And that's massive. I mean, 9 rounds in the TCG set of cash. That's a pretty solid scoreline. And BTN, again, tagged up here over at the B-bomb site. On the verge of going down at 39 HP.
Yeah, absolutely. Not looking good for Romania. And if they lose this 9th round, they're already looking at the 9-6 score. Last time it was on their T side. Nice kill comes in from Cosmine there. And this is what I want to see from Romania. A little bit more aggression. Get in the faces of the enemy. Don't sit back and let them come to you, because they're doing a really good job right now of just getting in the face of that Romanian side. Lithuania proving to be a formidable force. So, let's see. Romania, pistols in hand. Maybe there's still hope. Then again, maybe not, because so far this is looking real good for Lithuania. Nice kill comes in from Crew and Vika. He's going to get taken down, and that's the bomb, actually. So that's pretty dangerous now. All those Ts are going to rotate all the way over there. And Yellow just going to hold himself in position and hope that he can defend.
It's Lucha that's coming around from main. Should be able to find him here. And he's going to do that. And there you go. Takes him down. So the bomb's going to get recovered here. He just didn't have the support from his teammates at the time for that. Ryder gets himself into squeaky door, so that's a beneficial position here. See what he can do from this.
Question is how much he can get done. If he does come out at the perfect time, he might be able to get himself 2 kills. He's closed the door as well. They have no idea he's there. He's going to come out, but it doesn't matter. Lucci puts his gun in his nose and pulls the trigger as Lithuania take themselves a 9th round onto the board.
Yeah, and this is a big one right here. For those of you guys that are asking, it's actually up on the overlay. Lithuania took map number 1 in this best of 3. And it was in a sort of decisive manner as well. I mean, it wasn't as close as we would have thought it would have been. Especially given the fact that the analyst desk was calling, 16-7, 16-11 victory for Romania. It was flip-flopped. It was the other way around. And now we see Zello. He's going to be getting an opportunity here to get some opening picks, and he does manage to find the first one. But this is the first time that we've actually seen a bit of a return from the Romanians. It's been rough going for them so far.
Taurus up close. He's going to take down Comscene there, and this buy already being shut down. Although, with the opening frag in hand, they are able to restrict it. BTN takes down Taurus. BT coming through. Those vents not going to work out. And BTN still going. It's all on Crew, and now 1 versus everything. And the bomb out of his control. So, Lithuania, once again, stopping at the 9th round. Hopefully this time they're able to take more. They have got a little bit of utility to play with, though, this time, which they didn't have last time. That's Crew, and will work.
This is scary. This is scary right now. If he finds this pick in mid, he's the only one over here. He's not going to check the angle properly, and that's actually lucky, because if he goes quick enough there, he kills Ryder and can get the bomb and fall back into mid-main, and then Ninja vanish at that point. And then all of the CTs will have to fan back out and figure out where he's going with the bomb at that point. So that was a little bit of a misplay from Romania. It's just lucky that it turns out the right way. And he doesn't turn the corner in the right direction. It's a little bit beneficial to them. A little bit lucky that they get that done. We'll see a push coming in towards the A-bomb site. Misha boosting mid, and he's got the AWP, and he's going to lay a leg shot out on Cosmine. And Cosmine's been the star player for the Romanian side. Him and Zello are the ones that have been doing all the work.
So, back out on Misha. Going to try and do some work over towards that A bomb site. But how much he can do is debatable. The push is going to be coming in. Yellow just restricting. Okay, there's the one-way smoke. That's miscommunication. Misha going to take down Yellow. And that's the kind of miscommunication that we really shouldn't be seeing. When it comes to this stage, you need to be talking, you need to be communicating with your team. And if you throw a Molotov, you expect your team not to put a smoke on top of it. Luckily, though, they've controlled this push, and it's 2 versus 2 with both Taurus and Lucci. But make that just Lucci and BTN, and there it is. Lucci comes in, takes BTN's head clean off, and that's the 10th round. Lithuania break the curse, and they put themselves onto double figures in the first half. If they take this last round, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did, it's going to be disastrous for Romania.
Yeah, I mean, look at the money that they've got for the Romanian side right now. I mean, it's pretty miserable. They got a Deagle on Ryder. They've got a UMP on Cosmin. I mean, this is a rough situation for him to be in, and again, I mean, the predictions from the analysts have already been proven wrong in the first half. 10 rounds, double digits for Lithuania. This is a very formidable half that they're having right now. Good spam through the smoke in mid. Viker's going to get taken down. There is one player playing close. It's Cosmin. He's got the UMP. They at least carry a little bit of an advantage going into this final round of the half.
Yeah,
got to double up.
Yeah, nice kill comes through. Problem is, if they let Lithuania trade these in, that's where it gets dangerous, because every time on this B site, Lithuania just absolutely cause havoc. Re-smoke is going to go through. Cemente just trying to do damage to the smoke. He does a little bit, but not enough. And the bomb is going to be going down with that Molotov falling just to restrict the movement up on high. Ryder keeping himself alive just about. But again, they've let the bomb go down, and Romania haven't effectively capitalized off the back of their early round picks. And that's what you need to be doing. Team play is one thing, kills are another thing. But actually using those kills to win a round, what you got to be doing. Luckily, Romania will come in and they'll trade into the site to win the round and put 5-10 on the board. But going into the second half, Lithuania are going to be in a great spot if they take the pistol round to just win the game outright and win the series.
Well, here's the other thing too, Harold, is you're talking about getting that opening pick and then being able to finish off the round. Here's the rub with that, is that Romania gets that opening pick. They're in a 4 versus 5, yeah? They leave one player by himself. That was BTN over at the B-bomb site. They get that pick. They're able to get in and get the bomb plant. And now the CTs are in a tough spot because they have to retake. Sure, they get the positive trades, and they do end up culminating with a round victory there. But the biggest part about that was they, for all intents and purposes, should have lost that round. They should have lost that round because they lost that bomb site. The choke points were smoked off. It's a couple of nice shots coming out from Cosmin and the AWP that was in the hands of Zello to bring that one back into their favor. But honestly, they should have lost that round. It should have been an 11-4 half.
Oh, this pistol round, as you say, is so important. Bomb over towards the B-bomb site. But if Lithuania take this, God help the mister who comes between Lithuania and their sister. Misha going aggressive, dropped down to 2 HP. Taurus on 6. Luckily, Vika finds the first kill. Although Misha will be traded straight back out. That's the B-bomb site conceded now. A nice shot from Cemente to take down Vika in mid. Now 3 versus 4 on the retake on that B-bomb site as the bomb will go down. Advantage for main. And this is going to be a very difficult retake. There is a bit of utility to work with. 2 flashbangs to go. Nice spam coming in there, but not enough. There is a kit on Cruin. And the push will come in. Flashbangs go out, but Taurus going to go straight down. Xello trying to find the refrag, but it seems they don't want to go for this one. It may not be doable. Cruin going to go down. Lucci going to follow him, although he did get 1 kill. It's still the win for Romania, getting themselves back in.
And a little bit of an odd round there. I mean, all that early damage goes out really, really early on. I mean, they get the goosh on the guy cat box. They get the goosh on the guy outside of B. Nice shot on the Viker. He was actually at full health, I believe, when that 2-tap came in from Cemente. So all that damage so early on from the Romanian side onto Lithuania. The biggest part about this right here is that Romania needs to not get ecoed. They need to not get force bite on. And that's a decent enough start right there. They spot out the push coming from Squeaky. They fall back out. They're going to get caught, and that's Cosmin holding a tight angle, and he's going to be able to get that done. So the early advantage is going to go the way of Romania into this round, and they need this anti-eco. They need to be able to shut this down, and Cosmin going to make a bid for this. As he goes down now, as Cruin picks up that Deagle headshot. Like the Lille does get salvaged onto the back of Zello, who was only on a P250 because he's saving for the ult, but it's really going to boil down to these Deagles doing some work. And they've got 3 of them to work with.
Lithuania already with 1 kill, moving on to this bomb site. Not Lucci comes in, but Lucci not going to be able to do any work, and that means Kruin's position is given away. He has to move, has to reposition. That's what he will do, but Semente takes him down nonetheless. Now 2 players versus 4 to try and do some damage economically, or else it's all on Misha. Deagle in hand. Get a few kills, happy days. Oh well. Good damage, man. He's doing a lot of damage there, but he is going to fall back. Hold on to that Deagle into the next round, see if he can do some more then. And, well, not sure I have any problem with that decision whatsoever. Just trying to do some economical damage. I mean, it's not like there's 3 of them alive, and it would be really worth the save. If he can get a kill, get a kill. Don't bother risking, not bothering. Misha is peeking out now, and he's going to get tagged up and fragged up. So, 7 to 10, and Lithuania going to have to go for another save.
I wouldn't have hated the prospect of him holding on to that Deagle and body armor into the next round, though. That would have been okay to carry over. Let's just say that. Would have been okay to carry over. 10 plays 7, though. Lithuania still on the save. They're going to be on vanilla pistols right now. All USPs. Nobody upgrading a single one. So this should be a pretty easy round for Romania. It looks like they're going to go straight in towards the B bomb site and use those SMGs up close and personal. That's exactly what they're going to do, and there's nobody home. It's a 4-man squeaky push from the Lithuanian side. So they're going to get a lot of information, but unfortunately it's going to come too little too late.
So, no kills coming in this round, although the counter boost... what's that, a counter boost? They push through Romain and boost on the CT side? What do you call that?
Yeah, they all push through squeaky and then they boost it up.
Yeah, so what do you call that boost? Counter?
Eh, I mean, that'd just be a regular boost then, right? Because it's a double negative.
I guess. I'll let you off.
You don't have to, I know I'm right. So,
Yeah,
8 to 10 is the scoreline. Romania trying to get back into this one. It's the full rifle buy from the Lithuanian side. They're buying down. $50 is all that they have in the bank account accruing. 0 for the rest of the team. Getting as much utility as they can into this round. Let's see how they adapt to this mid control. As they already are boosted up. That nade's going to do pretty sizable damage onto Kazmin, but Misha's already down to 16 HP, and Lucha is down to 56, and he's going to have to throw away his life. Pardon me, that's Kruin in mid that throws away his life. It's Sandbags getting mollied out of position by Kazmin.
So 1 man dead. Lithuania's defense already very much weakened, as there are a few players on very low HP, so Romania definitely putting up a fight here, trying to get themselves back into the game. They do need to be getting on with, because 8-10, I mean, it's not the worst scoreline, especially up from 5-10. Bad at all. Now going to need to get into this bomb site though. Xello holding the angle down with open hand. Semente takes down Vika, and already this is looking bad. Nice shot there from Misha, that's why I need to buy head armor, but the trade comes in, and it's a 4-on-2 on the bomb site. Unless Luigi can get a very swift kill here, and yeah, that is one way of doing it. He needs to get back in and find another one for this retake to be viable. But there it is. Taurus does the job for him as Ryder is going to boost himself up onto the forklift. But this is still doable. Very much so, as Luigi finds one, now looking for the last kill. He hasn't got too much to worry about, except the 8 bullets left in his magazine. Semente with the AK could just do this for his team, and he will. Headshot comes in. Luigi down, and that's 9 to 10. Romania have a very strong chance now of tying this up.
Absolutely, and this is Romania recovering very, very nicely into this one, so they're going to get an opportunity to get up to 10 rounds, as it is going to be the save coming out from the Lithuanian side. Buying up a little bit of body armor into this one. They've got 2 Desert Eagles in hand, Misha and Lucha, but the biggest part about this for me is, where is Misha this map? Lucha's still up there at 18 and 10. He was the top fragger in the Mirage matchup, but where is Misha? That's what I want to know. He's already dead. He's looking to die and get his 16th death on board. Yeah, send him a message for me. Let me know where he's at. It's down to Kruin and Misha right now. Kruin doesn't have any body armor behind this. The bomb's rotated around to Sunroom. So they're going to work in towards that B bomb site right now. And unfortunately, they're caught completely out of position, so they're going to get in towards B relatively easily. And that's not going to be too much to do. It's Kruin holding here from heaven. Just waiting for the push, and Misha. Alright, there he is. We found him. Not a lot to do into this round for the Lithuanian side, though. Try to take a couple of guns away, force some rebuys, get that money back down. As you can see, it's not looking good on the terrorist side right now because they've lost so many players in the past couple of rounds, but they're looking to finally farm up a little bit of money get a little stability to their economy. Again, just a tough spot for them to be in.
Yeah, a lot of work to be done if they want to take weapons away here. They are going to be saving Misha with the AK and armor. That's a pretty powerful save into the next round. But they should be buying anyway, so, I mean, more could be done. There it is.
That's
Kruen
actually
is
really
gonna
good.
find a kill. Yeah, it's really nice, especially because they're going to be buying anyway. It doesn't really matter if he loses the weapon. But the thing is, Misha here can buy an AWP quite happily because he saved the armor. That's the big thing. That's the big talking point, and he has a kit as well. So I want to see Misha really come alive here because it is 10-10. This is definitely close, but Lithuania, they've just been the stronger team almost the whole game. They need to come alive now on the CT side of their map pick, which they should be able to do 10 times out of 10, because if you pick it, you better know it. And if you pick it and you don't know what you're doing, God help you. Misha holding down the B, and there it is, the kill comes through. Misha not wasting any time. He is going to get naded in return, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because he's got the kill, he's fallen back. It's a 4 versus 5. Happy days for Lithuania.
Zello actually missing that shot onto Kruen over here by Checkers. He's going to get needed back as well, but he's got to get himself out of dodge, and he'll do that. So they continue with this advantage on the Lithuanian side. The biggest part about that, though, is that they get Ryder down, and Misha is going to build a little bit of confidence by getting that alt pick. So hopefully they can continue this on and try to put this one to bed, because it's a very close matchup. But BTN's got other ideas. Viker getting a little bit too aggressive for his own good over there towards A main. He's going to get taken down. Torres with a sloppy spray, but it does connect eventually on Cosme, and he gets legged for his troubles. The bomb looks like it's going to be hitting in towards that A bomb site, so keep your eyes on LIETUVA as he's playing this off angle again from this corner, and there's no Molotovs to flush him out from this position.
Yeah, without the Molotovs to get rid of that AWP, I mean, it's serious trouble as LIETUVA dispatches 1 head, 2 head. Can he make it 3 onto Cielo? Keeping 4 players alive here is going to be really, really powerful in the coming rounds, and that's a bad miss. Cielo not able to get the kill there. It doesn't only mean that he dies, it means that he doesn't get any economical damage dealt either. So that's really, really bad. Now a 2-up setup coming out from Lithuania, and although there's plenty of money for Romania to buy, the next round there's not going to be that money. Glass cannon comes out from Gazzello, and we know that there's utility over on that Lithuania side. All they have to do is put a few nades through, and already this is looking bad. Double nade spam will come into mid, and the boost comes out onto the boost spot, but Cosme already down. This round is already looking really bad. BTN going to follow up and see if he can do what his teammate couldn't. As Yellow blocked out by smoke, nothing he can get done there. Luckily, Ryan will get a kill in return, but Taurus trades it out. And it's a 4 versus 3. So the CT is doing massive, massive work here. Keeping themselves in this game. Not only that, but winning decisively. As it is 3 versus 4. And Lithuania looking really powerful. Once again, that bomb is going to make its way towards the B bomb site. But with no armor, Xello shouldn't be holding that bomb. It makes it too easy for him to go down. He needs to be able to stop and hold a position with the AWP. You don't need to give him the bomb. That's silly.
I don't agree with Kruen pushing in that situation. He pushed out on B and lost his life, and now that puts a real big burden on Misha in the back checker box to be able to do something. Here's the footsteps. Notice that they're coming around, but there you go. Viker going to get dropped by Cemente, who's got a really nice lurk going. And then the long flank from Torres comes around, but he's going to find another kill. He's on 9 HP. There's no reason for him to aggress from this position. He should not be peeking right now. Should not be peeking at all. They keep throwing their lives away. That's going to allow them to rotate back out. But the big news right here is, well, Zello, very risky play, swaps out the AK or the AWP for the AK, but again, he doesn't have armor. The push is already onto the A bomb site. They've got to be wary of this because that player is already out. Cemente. He's going to get up towards truck side. Luckily, Lucha is there. He's going to be down to Zello trying to get into the site. Lucha does spot him. They know that he's here. They're going to forfeit the bomb plant. They're going to try to double peek at the same time, and this is the scary part, is that they both have ops, so aim punch isn't really going to be that big of an issue for him.
Yeah, but that nade, bloody hell.
That's the one.
That's really bad. So this is why you need armor. This is exactly what I said at the beginning. They have the utility to deal with that kind of a player. 12 rounds on the board for Lithuania because he didn't have armor. Sure, maybe he couldn't have clutched it even if they had pushed on him, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because they didn't need to. Not good at all there for Romania, and that means they're going to be onto an eco now. Looking at 13 rounds from Lithuania, and Lithuania, they're a momentum-based team. If they get rolling, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop and say, actually, yeah, let's give them a chance. They're going to keep going, and they're going to bust through those doors. They're going to bust all over your face.
Well, here's the thing too: is that round could have potentially been four players alive for Lithuania's side, maybe even five, if Cream didn't push and if Torres didn't throw his life away after getting that opening pick. You could have definitely seen more of an advantage going forward for the Lithuanian side. Now you've got an aggressive peek from Lucha. He's going to find the opener, but he gives over an AWP to Cello. So that's a player that you don't want having that. Torres on the fast flank, though, is going to come around from the back lines, and Viker will get the off out of the hands of the terrorist side of Romania. Flashbang comes out, pushing aggressively. It's going to be Viker, but he's not ready for that. And again, they're throwing their lives away. And I don't like these peeks that they're doing. That's a nice shot from Misha. The bomb is coming back around towards mid-garage. But the biggest part about this is I just don't agree with some of the pushes that they're doing. I don't like that they're trying to flash push through smokes when they've got an advantageous positioning. You know, you've got the numbers game. Just play the numbers game.
Yeah, but as long as Misha stays alive with that AWP, doesn't get caught out by some tape, this round should be in the bag because 2 players alive either way. To be honest,
Well, they're not expecting this at all.
No, agreed. But I would rather see the CTs play together at this point. They know the last player isn't going to have armor. If they play together, they guarantee the trade frag. You don't want to be risking that clutch to having to come in, as Misha is now all on his own. And this is really bad now. Cemente may not know where he is, but Misha is dead. The bomb is going to go down, and now Kruin gets put in a really difficult position, and I'm not a big fan of that. If Kruin wins this, it's going to be the teammates. If Cemente wins, it's a 3K. Cemente definitely been stepping up in the last few rounds. He had a good spur at the beginning, but we haven't seen it recently. Is he going to be able to take the 10th round for his team? Or is this going to be Kruin's day? Push comes through. Kruin, get your gun out. No, don't play it from there. Of course, he read the play. He thought that the player would have been playing from checkered because of that plant. But he didn't check his corners. He didn't even check the site. You can't make mistakes like that, and that's why Romania take themselves an 11th round and Lithuania have no money.
And that was on the back of a save round with no armor. So we do see a force from the Lithuanian side. These rounds have been so close that they could go for a reset. That here Cemente is going to be the only one with money on the terrorist side after this round is all said and done if they do lose. And that's actually a really good start. Lucha is going to be able to find Cemente, the aggressive push in towards mid. They're going to be able to come back out, and Torres is going to find the headshot on BTN. So this is going better than to be expected for the Lithuanian side. We'll see if they can capitalize in the long run. Misha's got a aggressive angle behind this smoke, playing a little one-way. But Cosmin, jumping headshot, because that should be a thing in CSGO. Thank you, Valve. Cosmin's going to find a second one on a Torres, and that B-bomb site has been lost.
Yeah, it's already not a great start into this round for Lithuania on their force buy. The nades will go in, but it's not going to do too much. 3 versus 3 still, so definitely not out of control, but it's not a good situation. Nice kill comes in onto Ryder. They don't seem to be aware of the position of Yellow, and there he is. He comes in, he does the damage into a 2 versus 2, finds that kill, and Lucci, now the last man alive, is going to get taken down. So 12-12, and Romania should be able to take the lead here pretty comfortably.
Yeah, this is going to be a full save from Lithuania's side. And I don't necessarily agree with that buy into the last round, but the biggest part about it was they just get opened on by Cosmin, and there was a little bit of luck going into that too. That jumping AK headshot, that should not be a thing. Jumping and accuracy needs to be fixed in this game. It's a pretty known fact. And again, that's just a display of how it can affect the outcome of a match, because that should not be a thing. There's no circumstance in which that should happen. Viker goes down to Cemente at the beginning of the round. The B-bomb site is pretty much open, and Cosmin, nice shot there on the Torres. BTN's going to be able to find one on a Lucha. Misha from the back lines does manage to get one, but it's going to be all down to Kryun, and he's going to go down straight away as well. So 13 plays 12 as Romania finally gets a lead into this one.
Yeah, finally being the key word, because this could be final, as Lithuania are back onto the buy, but there's no op to play with for Misha. And we know that he's powerful with that. We know he's able to get back into rounds when he's given the opportunity. So 13-12. This could be Romania taking themselves a significant lead if they get straight into it. We're not seeing too much interesting going on here. There is the boost into vents and the fallback towards back box over on B, which as a setup I do like, but the problem is when there's both pressure towards B and mid, the man in vents finds himself between a rock and a hard place. Luckily, that's not going to be happening, as the squeaky door will be open. There is a man close to hear the sound cue, so a rotation will be called over. That's going to be Vika hoping to get a kill towards the squeaky door. They're going to have to back off though, and BTN going to be dueling towards mid. The smoke goes down to restrict what he can do. There's a little tiny gap which gives him bearing into mid. Nice Molotov goes into the vents, which is going to force Kruin back. And like you've been pointing out, so many of these rounds could have been saved by just not making silly plays, not jumping through smokes, not giving away the advantage that you have.
And that's again, I mean, that's the big thing. Lithuania is going to look back and think, man, we could have had 1 or 2 more gun rounds out of this one because we threw away a couple of extra players. It drained our accounts. You know, that last round could have been a more formidable buy from them, but because they had to have 2 extra rebuys into a certain round once or twice, they ended up losing that. And this is going to be a good exchange for the Romanian side. They're going to look for 14 here, and this should be a save call immediately for Lithuania.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There's no way to retake this B-bomb site right now, as it's just not doable. I don't know about that round. I'm not a big fan. Lithuania.
I don't know why they're even walking over towards the B-bomb site right now. They need to get the hell out of this. This is silly. They're looking to set up for some exits, but this is just silly. Lucha does find BTN, but now that's going to pull them over towards that CT spawn side, and if he doesn't fall back, he's going to get traded out.
I mean, as long as he survives here, I don't have a problem with the play, but he's not going to. They're pushing him. And he's isolated. I'm not a big fan of that.
I don't like that at all either. They should have fallen back, double played over towards like Squeaky Door or something like that. Make them come to you. Don't go to them. There's no reason for you to go to them. That's just a little bit silly. Well, what are you going to do? Romania is going to be able to pick up another round. That's 14-12 now on the scoreboard. As we come into the 27th round, this one's going pretty much all the distance. And we will have to see. It's a very meager, feeble buy from Lithuania as they're going to pick up some pistols and some armor to go along with that M4. He's got an incendiary grenade to work with. He's already thrown out. It's a stack over towards B and mid. They've only got 1 player at A right now, and that is going to be Lucha. See what he can do. 2 players in Squeaky, 3 in A main. He's going to come under some heat here. There's not going to be a lot he's going to be able to do from this position with the P250. He should get traded straight away. Oh, but he gets the blind headshot, so we'll take that. Zello answers back on the Torres, so it's a little back and forth. Another one for Lucha before he goes down, so keeping it alive for the time being until Viker just runs in and throws his life away.
Yeah, I absolutely hate this round for Lithuania. I hate it. Why would you buy like that going into if you... I hate that.
I mean, they have the money bonus right now. They've lost 5 rounds in a row, so they're going to be able to buy up pretty healthily into this round. You'll see the economy's... It's good enough. It's good enough. They'll have pretty much everything that they need into this, but... again, I mean, even if they win this round, it's going to be a full buy from Romania next round. It's going to take at least 2 wins for them to break the money, and by then it's going to be 15-14. So, I mean, it's not all, they're not out of the woods just yet. We're looking at map 3 here so far.
Yeah, unless we're going to be seeing a second overtime of the night, I think map 3 is the most likely eventuality here. Unless Lithuania can really pull something out of the bag, which is a shame to see because Lithuania have been playing so well. And then it just all went wrong on that CT side. It looked like they were going to wake up after they lost those first 5 rounds. They got 2 rounds in a row. And then it all just went badly again. It just all went downhill. It's really not good.
Yeah, I mean, they had a 10-5 scoreline at the half. And so far, it's 10-2 this half in favor of Romania. So their T side, even though their CT side was pretty much crap, their T side has been phenomenal so far. And it's been Cemente stepping up, Cosmene's getting in the mix as well as Zello, who's been there pretty much the whole game, Zello has. And it's the opposing side. It's Viker and Kruin this time that are kind of lackadaisical, as well as Misha. Torres stepping up. He was the bottom fragger last time. He's in the number 2 spot, and it's Lucha, who's been having a phenomenal series so far. And they're going to go back into the double op setup for Lithuania. So this is what they're talking about. What do we want to do into this round? Because when they had the double op setup the last time, it worked for them. That was where they got those 2 rounds. But this time around, we'll have to see, because Romania, they've just been hitting hard into these sites. There hasn't been a lot that Lithuania's been able to do, because, I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, it was 5 rounds, then 2 rounds, then 5 rounds. So, I mean, long runs for the Romanian side.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish they'd just come alive and do what they've been doing so well so far. Unfortunately, it just isn't happening We are going to have to see some incredible play this round. We are having the double AWP setup come out from both Luke G and Misha. I'm not sure I like to see the AWP on Luke G. I know he's a potent player with the rifle, but if it works, if it's what they're feeling, why not roll with it? Let's just see if he's going to be able to prove his decadence in this round. If Lithuania are going to come alive, who knows? Romania, 15 rounds, so close to winning, so close to the end. They're ready to finish this game and to move on into the next round of the qualifier. They're ready to get on with their lives. But of course, if they want to, there's another map coming up. Lithuania, all they have to do is win 3 rounds, force it to overtime, and then win 3 more. Not easy, but it's doable.
Yeah, certainly not easy whatsoever, but we'll see. I mean, they're getting a little bit of damage out early on to Zello. He's down to 63. I think that was a little nade splash damage that he took there. He is over in mid main, just looking for any kind of a aggression from the CT side. It's not going to come just yet, but there's still the opportunity for it. They're very spread out on the CT side. They're going for a heavier mid presence this time around. You can see one in Vince, one playing from Catbox, and one playing from the Z hallway. It's going to be the AWP of Lucha. He's got support from Torres. So we'll see where they do decide to go, but it looks like the bomb's rotating over towards the A bomb site. Smoke's going to come out from BTN. They're going to push in towards A. There's one player to defend this. It's going to be Misha with this AWP. No smoke into A main right now, but he falls back right when they start to come around the corner. The molly's for MBK, so he's going to be okay where he is right now. The push is starting. And the opening pick goes the way of the Lithuanian side. 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Almost a flawless round. BTN does burn one from the grave, but that is going to be a good round for Lithuania as they look to try to get themselves back into this one. But the money is going to be fine for Romania through the rest of this half.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're right.
Ryder will be able to drop 2 AKs after this round is done.
Yeah, but then in the
will be able
last
to
round,
drop one.
in the last round, it could be very, very tight for Romania. They are going to have a pretty difficult bind.
Well, last round's next round.
No, you're right. Can't do maths. Sorry. Maths and me.
What
don't
the
get
hell
on.
do they pay you for anyway? That's all I want
Well,
to know.
not maths. Not maths. I'll tell you that.
Apparently you're accurate on that one.
Yeah.
Cello gets needed down real deep.
Could just make it calculator, couldn't I?
You could, but you'd still probably mess that up.
Honestly, I have done before. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
Get
Not gonna
out
beat
the
around the
old,
bush.
get out the old TI-83.
Get an old Casio, mate. Don't know if you have
Quality.
that in America.
We do.
What, calculators?
Yeah.
I thought you just hit rocks together and made 2.
Yet somehow I'm better at math than you.
Yeah, well, not sure about that, mate. I know.
Those
many
rocks are really
sums.
paying off. I've got my abacus over here on my desk.
Look, I know an awful lot of sums, and you don't. All right, so that's the end of it.
The only sum that you don't know is you know a whole lot of something. A whole lot of nothing.
At least we have an S on the end of our maths. Bloody math. No one calls it math. Yes.
Whatever, man. Cast. Push coming
Okay.
out into the middle from Romania. I'm just going to take over here because you're starting to piss me off with your English. Viker's going to be able to find the opener. Cosbean does trade it back. It's looking good here. Lithuania trading back and forth. Misha, though, you said you wanted to see him get the op, and he does just that. Simente be down to 10 HP in this one in a 1 versus 2 with 20 seconds. He does not have the bomb either. He's going to have to go and get that, and he's out in the open. We're going to be looking down the barrel of possible overtime because this next buy is going to be a little bit lackluster, but we will see a full gun round for our final round.
So yeah, here's the thing. Misha is such a powerful AWPer, but we only see him on the AWP on that CT side. Because that's...
Yeah, he doesn't
where
really
feels
pick it up
comfortable.
on the T side, does he?
But the thing is, this game would have been over if Lithuania had controlled their economy. That's the reason we're seeing Misha not on the AWP almost this entire game, because they couldn't control the economy and get him on the CT side. It's as simple as that.
That is very accurate. Looks like we're going to gear up for a B hit, but look at this. 3 CTs trying to control the area right now. They've got a aggressive push here in middle from Beaker. Going to get a little bit of intel. Flashbang out. He's going to have a fast rotate in towards Vince. There's 2 players dedicated on this B-bomb site. It is going to be Kruin and Torres. They're going to have to come up huge for their team because the rotate from Lucha is going to take a second to get there, as well as Viker. You can start to see the execute coming towards that B-bomb site. Flashbang goes in. Kruin has to drop from his position. Return Molly. Keep him from pushing in towards the checker boxes for the time being. Torres, he pounces. Going to be able to find 2. This is looking really good for overtime for map number 2. Returns come out, and there they go. They lose the bomb.
Coming awake as Vika just dances around in mid, not letting himself die. They've got a 5-on-2. This is exactly what we should have been seeing the entire game. It hasn't worked. Cemente now the last man alive to prevent overtime, but he can't get it done. He is going to go down as Torres will finish him with the P250. 15-15 overtime, second overtime of the day. And Romania not going to that third map just yet. They got the tickets. They were at the check-in. Lithuania said, sorry mate, you haven't got your passport. Back into the overtime, buddy, I guess. I don't know.
Well, this is going to benefit the CT side here because they've got a little bit of momentum going, and now they've got enough money to keep that off in the hands of Misha for at least 2 of the 3 rounds in this. So that's very, very important to think about because ever since he's had the op, they've shut it down. Lucha with the AWP was also a force to be reckoned with. It's a fast push in towards the B-bomb site. They've got 2 players over here by checkers. They're going to be able to open up. That's the first. That's the second. Looking for the third. That is the third. Torres and Cruin doing a good job over here at this B-bomb site. They've got the rotate in. The damage is coming out. Cemente's going to be chipped down. That's double nade onto him. 69 HP. The Molotov as well. And there's nowhere for these guys to go.
Yeah, quick push in as Lithuania taking a very swift advantage. Cruin not quite sure who wants to shoot. He's going to decide the enemies. But just remind his teammates that if they do annoy him, he is able to shoot them. It is just BTN and how have we been saying that name? Cemente. Bloody hell. My brain is fuzzled, I tell you.
You're really starting to piss me off.
You're really starting to piss me off. What's that from?
I don't know. From me? Talking to you?
Oh.
Lucha finds one more. It's all down to Cemente and a 1 versus Lots. And Lucha's going to finish that one off. I'm just kidding with you, buddy, by the way. You're not really pissing me off, even though you're an idiot.
Well, you did hurt
16
my
to
feelings
15
a lot, so.
for Lithuania, so they're looking pretty good into this overtime right now. Love you, Harold. Love you.
I just can't hold the tears anymore.
It's fine.
I've got little cups under my eyes.
Put them in my care cup.
Yeah?
It's currently
Like
empty
carrots.
because I don't care.
Oh, I thought you said carrot cup. Sorry.
Wow, do you really speak the Queens or no? Because I feel like you don't understand English.
I speak carrot, and that's all I need in life. Lithuania, 1 round up, and hoping to continue this. Nice kill comes in.
Oh, wow.
Takes down Yellow's 4 and goes for the spray, almost taking BTN out of the equation as well, but not quite finishing the job. It's going to be 4 versus 5. And Lithuania already putting themselves into a great position to try and take this game because, of course, if they take this round, Romania not going to have much money to play with. They are going to be able to force out a buy in the next round, but there's going to be no AWP. There's going to be not a massive amount of utility. It's not going to be the greatest buy in the world. Then again, it's not going to be too bad. They're going to have the AKs. Better option, of course, is to win this round, and if they want to do that, they need to start getting frags on frags on frags on frags.
Yeah, that's
5 versus 4.
That's the big thing about it, too, is like... There's another one that goes towards his way. He's going to be able to drop the molly out and fall back, but he actually re-aggresses, and again, that's a little bit of a mistake. Viker pushing this smoke, might be able to catch out the vent player and Kasim. Kasmin comes back around. Luke's just going to be able to rectify that. It's still only a man advantage here for the CT side, and the B-bomb side is relatively unabated. Everyone's going to have to come up big. Straight out. Finds the headshot. Last man standing outside of that B-bomb site is Cemente. We'll be able to find him over there by headshot. Going to be able to find the second one as well. Lucha overextending again. It's going to be down to Misha in a 1 versus 2, or 1 versus 1, pardon me. I can't do maths.
I'll let you off, mate. We all have our moments. Anyway, Cemente does get the bomb down, goes for the spray, and he finds the clutch, but 16-16 on the board. And Cemente is dragging his team through this, trying his best to keep them in it, and he will find the 1 versus 3 clutch there. But whether he should...
He shouldn't have. There was 3 key mistakes into that round. The first was Torres refacing from vents. The second was Viker pushing the smoke in mid, and the third was Lucha pushing heaven for no reason when they had the numbers advantage in the 3v1. So lots of mistakes being made from the CT side of Lithuania into that round, and that cost them. I hate to sound harsh, but I'm gonna point out mistakes when I see them. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Part of the analytical side of this game.
Yeah. The problem
Hopefully
is...
the people at home know better than to do that, because that was a little bit lackluster. That was should have been an easy 4v2, but Turns out to be a 3v1 clutch going the other way, so that was really kind of a mistake.
Yeah, you've got to be able to point out the mistakes the same way you point out an incredible play. There's two sides to each coin, and unfortunately, Romania getting the worst end of that. Vika will find one kill, Tora doubles it up, and so that's a really nice start. Cruin finding the kill down to Xello. Pretty much solidifies this round. Then again, we would have said that last round until we actually saw what happened. Ryder going down now, 1 versus 4. Semente, can he do it again? Can he bring lightning to strike twice in one place? I'm voting no, as they burn the body of Ryder, literally cremating him, and it is going to be 16-17. Lithuania not on match point, but very, very close. And let's not forget, it was their T side that was strong this map.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. I mean, Romania, both of them went 10-5 on the T side. That's the important thing to note. So if Lithuania can start off on the right foot into this half, the way that they did during regulation on their terror side, then they should be able to close this down. They're 2 rounds away from doing it. Romania, if they go flawless on the CT side, can win this. Absolutely. That magic number that we're looking for is 19 rounds. So the first team to get to 19 at first overtime is the team that's going to walk away with the victory. Second OT is going to be 22 rounds. So keep that in mind if it does come down to that. Fast aggression in towards mid. Semente looked like he wanted to push through the smoke, but he opts not to. Flashbang out over the top. Misha's going to take a peek. Does have the op, so kind of blows our theory out of the water with him just being a CT side offer. He's going to pick it up on the T side this time around. Cosmin over there by Catbox. Don't over peek.
Yeah, this round is really crucial. This is the momentum switch.
There's such a heavy mid presence from the CT side. I mean, look at that. There was one in Vent, and then they had one at Catbox and everything like that, but Zello. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's a really nice nade there from Cruin, and that's what happens when you do attrition, all damage. Crisscross smokes come out in mid. Problem is, this is still some incredible mid control. Perfect pop flash comes out. Taurus unaware there's a man in Vent. He needs to be checking this, but I mean, Semente is going to kill his teammate, but Taurus doesn't care. He keeps on going, and man alive, that is not good for Romania, as Cosmin finds himself the last man alive. Now, I've got an interesting thing for you, and I want to see if you are noticing it as I am. In the first map, we didn't really see much of Taurus. In this map, who are we not seeing?
Viker.
Nope.
Oh, you're probably...
Don't look at numbers. Cosmin.
Yeah.
Cosmin was a big player in that first
Well,
map.
he
may
got
have
so
the
many
numbers.
impact kills.
Yeah, he may have the numbers, but this time he's just not there when they need him. And that's, you know, you can notice that as a caster. You really do realise. And he's not good at all. But he's
well, I mean, Zello's kind of in the same boat as him as well. I mean,
yeah.
Zello was a big factor in a lot of their success in that first map as well. Had some pretty key rounds into this one. I remember the 3K in defense of that B bomb site in a 3 versus 2. And I mean, he's kind of gone by the wayside. He's 23 and 21, so I mean, he's got some kills, but he hasn't gotten a lot of impact into some of these rounds. And again, it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade to open up. Ryder gets the opening pick, but it's rectified by Misha's AWP. So it's a little back and forth, but I mean, we're on match point. We're match map and series point for Lithuania right now. They can put this one to bed and move on to the next round.
Yeah, moving in. They are going to be just going together. Molotov in this side. Double Molotov goes into quad just in case. Then although normally I'm not a fan of that. As long as they get the frags, I don't really mind. Cruin opens it up, Semente down. And that's the clutch king of the equation. Cosmin does find one frag down onto Misha on the entry. But Xello, up close and personal, needs to do some work. Does find the kill onto the bomb planter. But Cruin already taking his teammates out. Look, G, 1 versus 1 now. Cosmin, can he deny everything I've said? Can he keep himself in this one and win it for his team? He's got 2 kills so far. He needs 3 to win, but he can't make it happen. Look, G, he wins the game for his team. And Lithuania, despite being the underdog, will continue in this tournament. They'll go to qualifying round 2, and they'll find themselves in a great spot.
Yeah, and before I send it back over to the analyst desk, I just want to point out the fact that, you know, they're probably going to talk about who the player of the match was, and my bid for that is definitely Lucia. I mean, he top fragged both maps for the Lithuanian side, had a phenomenal Mirage T side, as an equally as phenomenal match here. I mean, they played 35 rounds. He ends up with 37 kills. So really leading the way for his team on the Lithuanian side. But we're going to send it back over to George and the analyst desk and see what these guys have to say to break this one down. Guys, take it away.
Second map in favor of Lithuania, but after the overtime, 19-16. It looked like Romania is going to take it all the way, but that timeout, that tactical timeout, it really paid off, and the end, 2-0 in favor of Lithuania. This map was all around, you know, it was so interesting, so exciting up until the very end.
Yeah, I mean, after, like you pointed out, after timeout, Lithuania took like 5 rounds in a row. It was 15-12, and they were leading 17-15 after that. So pretty good timeout, I would say. And again, Misha with the most important kills of the map, like it was 13-12 or 14-12 or something, or maybe even 15-12. It was 3-on-3. Misha was alone on the A side, and he killed 2 guys to get third in the lag. And I mean, Misha had performed the best of this Lithuanian. He led them to victory, and they deserved it.
Romania was so close, but not close enough.
Yeah, we saw in the first map it was only Kosmin and Xelo. In this second map, Cemente, yeah, he joined them and he led them. I think he had over 30 frags, and some of those were really crucial. I think he had a 1v3 or 1v2 clutch in a regular time, and then he had that in the overtime. The only round they won was because he clutched it. So if Romania was able to take this cash, he would definitely be the man of the map. Like you both said, after that timeout, Lithuania came back completely into the game.
Who's the man of the match here for Lithuania?
We're gonna say Misha, yeah?
Misha, yeah.
You would say Misha?
I mean, Lukce had the most kills in both maps, I would say, yeah. But I think Misha was the man of the match simply because he has the most like high impact kills.
Yeah.
Most rounds, I mean, he won.
And look
like,
at his numbers.
Look at his numbers. They're just amazing. You know?
I mean, his 6 stats.
Yeah, it's like over the sky, you know.
So yeah, I mean, the guy who plays for the Romanian team beat Romania.
Wow, there's a plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting plot. Any last words of the day?
Congrats to Lithuania being our last team that will go through this qualifying round.
Way to go, Soichi. Just reminded me this is just the right time to see which teams managed to advance to the second stage of the European qualifiers. As we can see here, Turkey, Croatia, Bulgaria, Montenegro, Estonia, Czech Republic, Slovenia, and Lithuania. So these 8 teams will join another 8 teams, seeded teams, in the second qualifying round. And the draw for that will be held 5 minutes after this broadcast. So before we finish this and wrap this up, don't go anywhere, just to remind you before we finish this up. Kasad, any last words for the day? Because after this, I'm gonna
it was fun being here.
Something.
It was fun, very fun being here these 2 days, watching some matches with you, my old friend.
Yeah, and teammate.
And teammate. So I would say like go underdogs. Right?
Yeah, that's what actually happened. Czech Republic, Lithuania. And yesterday we had Slovenia and Estonia.
And Go Mouse Sports.
Go Mouse Sports, of course. Thank you for your time, and I hope we'll see you again soon.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a quick recap of the day. Bosnia versus Czech Republic. 2-0 in favor of Czech Republic, 16-13 and 19-15 after an overtime. The second match of the day, Lithuania was better than Romania, 16-10 and 19-16. Once again, after this, the draw for the second qualifying round in the European qualifiers will be held, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. See you soon.
Hello and welcome back to the Razor Rising Stars League, where 46 teams from 4 different regions go head-to-head in 250 matches and 500 hours of live studio broadcast entertainment for the chance to win a combined prize pool of over $50,000. So make sure to join us live in the eFrag studios at azubu.tv/eFragTV, and for more information go to rsl.e-frag.net.